What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion. Joining the action a few fights into this huge card, Octagon 79, ladies and gentlemen. And I will say Tapology doesn't have any of the information up on this card, so we're going to be giving you guys live play-by-play, live commentary, and live profiling of each one of these fighters before every fight now onward on this card. We are only 3 fights into the card, by the way, guys. Right now, Kimanov is taking on Kadmov right now. Second round. Kadmov is in bottom. Kimanov is working in his guard. 3 minutes on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, what's up, Jingobo? What is up? No way you're still up. How's it going with the fights? Honestly, we just went live right now. I took about a 2-hour nap, and then there's some technical, like YouTube was just bugging out this morning, so I reset everything, and we are here. So we've missed the first 2 fights, but we're on the 3rd fight here now. And honestly, not the most exciting fight here. We have Kimanov, 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, still working in the guard of Kadmov. It was good. It started off a little slower, but ended off great. 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Again, Kimanov still in the guard. Ref is watching them closely here. I don't think the ref was going to stand them up by any means, but Kimanov with the left elbow. 2:05. Still working in the guard. Oh, ref warning them now. Because Kimanov's not looking to pass, but he is throwing some elbows. Kadmov, oh, just ate another big left elbow by Kimanov. $138. Still working in the guard. And Kadmov not doing, well, I shouldn't say not doing much to escape. Oh, ref stands him up. Bro, this ref is in jeans, motherfucker. This ref is in jeans. All right, ref stands him up. They're back at center. $106. Kadmov looking for the takedown. Instantly looking for the takedown. So Kimanov looking for the takedown right away, and he gets it. Right away, he gets it. Kadmov, 1 minute remaining in the round. Right back on his ass. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. 45 seconds. It's free on their YouTube channel, too. Good morning, Hoggy from home. 40 seconds on the clock. Kimanov. Again, still working in his guard. Not much of a variety here today. As far as how Kimanov is looking to win this. Very much pressure, very much ground and pound. Not the most menacing ground and pound either. And I will say, Kadmov has not done much to try to get out of this position. Final 10 seconds of the second round. And that is it for round 2. Round 3 coming up. All right, so the fighters who are participating in this bout here, we have Amir Kadmov, 2-1 as a pro. Lost to 2-0 guy, beat a guy making his debut, and beat a 1-0 guy. And Kimanov, let me bring his information up here. So Kimanov is 4-4. Here, I'll bring it up. We're just in between the last rounds here. 4-4. 2 KO, 2 KOs, 2 submissions, 0 decisions. He's been knocked out 3 times and submitted once. His only win was against his only wins have been against guys who are making their debuts or who are 1-0. Whenever he took a step up in competition, and hey, shout out to him for taking a step up in competition. various times. 3-0, 6-0, 6-3. But just hasn't been able to get it done. All right, third and final round, ladies and gentlemen. Third and final round.
Let's get it all.
And Kimanov walking forward again. Kimanov stuffing the takedown of Kadmov. Kimanov, by the way, from Kyrgyzstan. Kadmov out of Uzbekistan. This is taking place in Uzbekistan here today. And Kadmov completed the takedown, but Kimanov is holding his neck. Kadmov in the top position, Kimanov on his back. Kimanov was the one in the top position in the second round. But Kadmov now, ground and pound, and way more active ground and pound in the top position. Oh, huge shots by Kadmov. Kadmov's looking to try to finish this. Why do you always say see you later than stay in the chat? Oh, hockey from home? I have no idea. Why would he ask me? He's asking you, hockey from home. He's asking you, why do you always say peace, I'm out, then never leave? So it doesn't make any question. It doesn't make any sense to ask me when he's asking you for something you do, hockey from home. Back up to their feet. Underhooks by Kadmov again, and Kadmov dragging Kimanov to the ground, and big right hands by Kadmov. Kadmov with some right hands. Kadmov, more right hands. He's controlling the torso with one arm as Kimanov is on all fours and landing right hands to the side of his head. Now he is blocking some of the shots. Cage grab, great job by the refs, swatting those fucking hands off of the cage. Dude, great round by Kadmov. Now he's trying to get the back take. Kadmov with double hooks in. Kadmov was just taking the back of Kimanov. They're both looking a little tired here, though. Again, Kadmov, 2-1. He's the local guy at Uzbekistan. Kimanov, who, again, when we joined in the second round, was getting the better of his opponent. 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Oh, can he reverse? And Kimanov, what a reversal. Kimanov reverses, rolls into the top position. 2-10. Kimanov is now on top. 2-06. Oh, heel hook attempt by Kimanov. Kadmov trying to get out of this. 1 minute and 47 seconds remain in this third round. 1:42. Oh, continuing to try to roll out of it and unable to finish the heel hook. And now Kadmov looking to end the fight in the dominant position as he reverses, grabs the torso. And again, just shamelessly grabbing the cage is Kimanov. Good job by the ref for swatting those arms away. One minute and 8 seconds. Good round for Kadmov, man. Control time, but throwing that left hand. Knees now. Up against the cage. Kadmov pushing Kimanov up against the cage. Only the right knee is planted for Kimanov. 43 seconds. 43 seconds left. Kadmov looking for one last takedown. And he drags Kimanov to the ground. What a beautiful job dragging Kimanov to the ground. 30 seconds left. Yo, Kimanov needs... his toes and or fingers need to be chopped off. I'm telling you right now. The amount of cheating this guy's done. 15 seconds. Side control for Kadmov. 10 seconds. This ref is so badass. He just threatened to stand them up, and there's 10 seconds left. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. I'll say this. The hometown Uzbekistani had a better third round. The Kyrgyzstani had a better second round. It's all going to come down to how the judges scored the first round, guys. Let me know in the chat, who do you think won this one? Let me know in the chat, guys, who do you think won this one? But I think that's what it comes down to. It comes down to that first round. All right, how many more fights do we have left on this card? We got a lot, guys. We got a lot. $14 more fights on the card. 14 more fights on the card. And judging by the pacing of 4 fights or 3 fights for an hour and a half, we're going to be here for a while, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be here for a while. But you know, we got the heavyweights next, baby. We got the heavyweights next. I don't know if anyone will be able to top the freaking deep heavyweights that we saw this morning. The freaking blobs who made Blob Tang look fucking like a professional athlete. No, he is. And Kadmov wins, ladies and gentlemen. Kadmov wins. And there we go. There we go. All right. Shall we get to the next 2 fighters? Shall we get to the next 2 fighters as we advance up the card? 3 fights in. We are on fight number 4, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2 Uzbekistanis going up against each other in this one. All right, so the first guy we have here, they haven't even made their walkouts yet for the next one here, guys. We got time. We got time. So get your comments in. Comment-driven live stream, as always. We're only a little bit sleep deprived here. I managed to get a couple hours, so it's like I'm not running on no sleep, but I'd be lying if I said there wasn't, like when I woke up at I think around like 7 or 7:30. I'd be lying if I didn't say there wasn't a moment where I was like, fuck, man, do I really want to keep streaming? And then I was like, fuck yeah, I do. Fuck yeah, I do. Because Octagon's always a fun card to cover. All right, so next we got the big boys. We got the heavyweights. And we got Feruz Yusuppov, who's 1-3 as a pro. I should take this off. Who's 1-3 as a pro. His only win is against a guy with an over 500 record. Well, above 500 record. And as an amateur, he went 3-0, beating a 2-1 guy, 2-0, and 0-2. Ghetto fights 10. Freyon. So he actually fought in Latvia. So Freyon is actually a Latvian promotion, funny enough. Interesting. And I think same with Ghetto Fight as well. I think that's that's Latvian too. And fought as pro at Freyon. I literally just learned about Freyon this week. Oh, wait. They're skipping this one for some reason. We might be skipping the heavyweights, guys. Hold on, we'll see. We'll see. They just showed on their graphic that they might be skipping the heavyweights. Okay, yeah, no, they're skipping the heavyweights. Fuck, bruh. All right, we're skipping the heavyweights, ladies and gentlemen. We're going right to the Fomu versus Beettov fight. We're going right to the Beettov fight. So let me... Oh, that's unfortunate. So the heavyweight fight was canceled or moved to a different portion of the card, regardless. You know what's another thing that's kind of weird, guys? Why does Octagon share their bout order literally right when the card starts? Doesn't make any sense. But anyways. All right, so we're skipping the heavyweights. Unfortunately, they didn't want to compete with freaking Deep this morning. Next two fighters are making their walkouts now. And again, I hope the pacing is better than the last card we did. Now, the last card we did was a lot of fun, but it was literally the last two Octagon cards we've covered live on the channel, guys, have been like 7-ish hours, 6.5 to 7.5 hours. Now, I started an hour late, so can't really complain. But these are long cards, man. These are long cards. All right. Next two fighters. We have Zasur Beettov, who's 3-1 as a pro. He beat a 3-4 guy in his last fight, lost to a 2-1 guy, and then beat two guys making their debut. Has only won and lost in the first round. His opponent out of France, Franklin Fom-Wu, who's 5-5 as a pro. 0 KO TKOs, 0 submissions, 4 decisions. How's he 5-5 as a pro with only 4? Oh, 1 win via KO TKO, 4 decision. Got you. Fought in K9 Federation. Lost to a 3-0 guy, 11-5 and 6-1, and 12-4, and 8-0. So what I will say is every time this guy takes a step up in competition, he loses. But props to him in his second fight going up against an 8-0 guy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. He's on a 3-fight losing streak trying to get back in the win column in Uzbekistan. Is Franklin Fom-Wu. I'm going with the hometown cooking here. I'm going with Beettov. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Franklin is 100% black. That he is. That he is. Good morning, Wyatt. I got about 2 hours. I started this a little bit late because, you know, I needed to get some fucking sleep. I am tired. I think I might skip this Viking game day fucking watch party that I was supposed to go to. In other words, I was going to be social today, but I might just fucking sleep. But we'll see. Because we got another all-nighter, Wyatt. We're going to be up for Pancrase and Knockout tonight/tomorrow morning. Don't blame me. Yeah. Like I said, I was almost going to be like, I think I'm just going to cancel this one and go to bed. But then I was like, yeah, you know what? Fuck that. Like I said, I just hope the pacing for this one's good. Because there's been some Octagon cards where the pacing hasn't been as good. A lot of interviews at the end of the... Put it this way. There's going to be an intermission at one point, and there's going to be fucking interviews with every single fighter on the main card. At least we're still on the prelims, technically. Riding with one hand only, eating some good ribs with the other. Oh, damn. Love me some ribs. Love me some ribs. What have I had? Ribs and brisket a couple weeks ago, man. Oh, so good. So good. I don't cook enough ribs because, well, for how often they go on sale at my grocery store, local grocery store, I should fucking be loading up on the ribs. My friend who he doesn't live in Minnesota anymore, but he was the smoking king. Now, we here in the City Light Project are smoking kings for different reasons. Ayo. But he was the smoking king where he made the best fucking ribs, dude. And so he taught me all 3 of the different styles that he does. And I do have a smoker, so it's old and it's secondhand, but it gets the fucking job done. Probably takes about 2 extra hours than anybody else's fancy fucking Traegers, but hey, it gets the job done there, eh, bud? All right, next 2 fighters are about to enter or the last of the two fighters, Zasur Beettov, who again 3-1 up against the 5-5 Frenchman. Beettov, despite so he's fought Ineza twice, Muradov, and Octagon. Okay. Smash that like button if you haven't already, guys. Would love to learn how to make ribs in the future. For now, I just pay for it. It's not as hard as you think. It just takes time. That's all. Like, I think for me, like at least 8 hours. 6 hours maybe, but you can do them in your like in your home oven, and they can still turn out pretty well, but there's like a couple of extra steps and you ain't gonna get that smoke. But yeah, when I was younger, I wasn't a big fan of ribs. I just wasn't a fan of the meat as much. Now I'm the opposite. Now I'm like, oh man, give me that fatty, juicy whatever the fuck that sound is. Give me that shit. Give me that shit. All right, fighters are being announced right now, guys. Round 1 is upon us. Sorry, the only graphic I can really put up is the bout order here. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. Tapology refuses to even acknowledge that this card has more than 3 fights on it. Tapology acknowledged deep more than this, but hey, that's okay. That's okay. To each their own, right? To each their own. Fuck, I can't believe we're missing the heavyweights fight. Cool arena, by the way, I should say. This is taking place in the Humo Arena in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. It seats 12,000 people. All right, 36 years of age is the French fighter. All right, round 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it all.
Oh, and already Beettov cracked Famodu. He's on the ground. Big shots to the side of his head. It is all over. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Oh, yeah, Jingobo, they get such good numbers. And, you know, there have been a few that we've done that we've gotten good numbers too. Today, I don't think we're going to get as good, but I mean, we've gotten like over 10K views for collectively for an Octagon stream. Dang. Watch this. Watch this. Left hook. And then a knee in the clinch. And then another left hook. What was the shot that sent him down? Okay, yeah, left again. Just spamming left hook, and there's another knee right to the chest. God, an onslaught. He didn't stand a chance. He didn't stand a chance. Yo, what's up, Chris Cushman? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Hey, if we keep seeing knockouts like this, we'll be able to get through this 20 fight card. Well, I guess it's been dwindled down now since there's been some cancellations, but damn. What was that? 10 seconds? 12 seconds? 15 seconds? How you doing this morning, Chris Cushman? He could fight again next week, bro. He could fight again tonight. Bro didn't even break a sweat. Beettov broke more of a sweat walking out to the cage. Damn. All right, let's move on to the next one. My buddy just texted me. He's like, "You still going to that Vikings thing?" I'm like, I just said on stream no, but like, maybe. What time is the Viking game? By the way, is that noon? I give so little fuck about the NFL, but my friend, okay, it is at noon today for me. But my friend owns a brewery and they host like big watch parties. They got like a big jumbotron and everything. They actually purchased one of the screens from US Bank. And so it's just a fun time. All right. So again, we are on now the 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're 5 fights in, but we skipped Abdullayev versus Saduloyev, the heavyweights. They skipped over the heavyweights, guys. So that one was, I think, canceled. We are on Zafar Rashidov against Yrysbek Abdiev. A lot of ovs, a lot of evs, a lot of buys, a lot of ovs. All right, let's get to this next one. We got Kyrgyzstan versus Uzbekistan. I mean, there's pretty much an Uzbeki fighter in every matchup here today, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's an Uzbeki fighter. Yeah, in every single fight here today, there's an Uzbeki fighter. And you know what? Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Home crowd in Uzbekistan, load up the card with ya boys. A lot of vowels. Yep. A lot of vowels. It's good to see you this morning too, Wyatt. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I know we don't necessarily always have a big crowd for Octagon because there's a lot of fans of Octagon who are looking this up and they'll come in and out. And what I love about this promotion is it's free on their YouTube channel. It's free on their YouTube channel. And the production's usually pretty good, all things considered. They definitely have some like local stars to the region there because, man, their YouTube channel gets like 500,000 to anywhere between 500,000 and 2 million every single fucking show they do. So I think that they're better than Neza as far as the roster. Because Neza is also a Kazakh league, right? For some reason, I thought it was Russian for the longest time, but I'm pretty sure it's Kazakh. Anyways, a lot of Kazakh fighters go through Neza. And no, it's not like a fucking nasal brand. It is a fight league. Neza could pass as like a freaking... Oh, what's the fucking thing that clears up your nose? Oh God. This is the Napitis. It's like the aggressive fucking nose cleaner or whatever it's called. And it's got an interest. Navage. Neza could be another name for Navage. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm so sleep deprived at this point. Zafar Rashidov, 2-0, ladies and gentlemen. 24 years of age. He fights out of the Muradov camp, which Muradov used to have their own league, by the way, guys. We actually covered it once upon a time on this channel. They used to be on UFC Fight Pass, funny enough. 2 wins as a pro, fought in Octagon 76, and beat a debutant at ATFC. As an amateur, fought in the IMAF and had an impressive 10-1 run as an amateur, winning the IMAF twice. As you can see here. All right, his opponent. Yrysbek Abdiev. 1-0 as a pro out of Kyrgyzstan. EFC Global's where he got his first win. Fought a guy who was 1-0 and then competed in a grappling match and won via points. All right. I'm going to go with the IMAF guy. I'm going to go with the Uzbekistani Zafar Rashidov. Whoa. There we go. It's called fingers. I look forward to catching. I look forward to catching a buzz and listening in. Pretty entertaining, even though I can't see nasal douche. Yo, Wyatt, this is on YouTube. This is free on YouTube. On the Octagon website, or sorry, the Octagon YouTube channel. I should make a pinned post about that, but so 3 more fights after this on the prelims, then we get to the main card. Maybe the heavyweights were pushed to the main card. Or maybe they were just like, screw this. Yo, where's the Ido Skates, man? Is he fucking streaming right now? All right, fighters are making their walkouts. Who do you guys have in this next one? Who do you guys got in this next one? I should get the poll question up as well. I think I will. Yo, 57,000 people watching on the Octagon YouTube channel. Last event, I think they had like 100,000 people watching on their channel, which was pretty cool. But let's get a poll question. 4 people watching. Sick. 30 likes though already. Yo, Deep was so good, man. The 3rd round card was better than the 4th round. 4th one had a little bit of a slow start, but once the 2 superior rule set fights went down on the 4th round card, soccer kicks galore, dude. Honestly, I have no idea. They all look the same to me. All right, let's get a poll question up. Which MMA promotion is more entertaining? Octagon with a C or Octagon with a K? See, it's a little trick question because I believe that Octagon with a K is the better league, but Octagon with a C is more entertaining. Okay, I'm also going to leave the link to this stream. Or the broadcast, because it is on YouTube. You guys can watch this on YouTube. I'll put that in the chat too. All right. Both of the fighters have entered the cage. The pacing so far, knock on wood, has been pretty damn good, ladies and gentlemen. One is one of the fastest growing MMA organizations on the planet that just set the record for the biggest audience in MMA history. And they're based out of the Czech Republic, but do a lot of shows in Germany. And this one is Kazakhstan. I always go rewatch their cards if I can't catch them live. They're so easy to get through, the deep cards. In the 3rd round, 10 fights. 4th round, 8 fights on the main card. So pretty easy to fucking... I think there was only like a few cards that went... Or 3 fights that went the distance on the 4th round and only like 2 or 1 on the 3rd. What's the difference between me and you? Someone brought up Exhibit earlier. Ooh, now that I got some coffee in me, feeling a little less politically correct term, like a space cadet. Non-politically correct term, retarded. But nothing a little violence and fucking caffeine can't cure there, eh, bud? God, that was rather Canadian of me. The ref looks badass. Dude, one ref had fucking jeans on. tucked in golf shirt and jeans, but it seemed like they were kind of like the stretchy jeans, you know, the jeans with the not Levi, all right, not Levi, some synthetic ass, stretchy ass shit, so that he could move. Round one, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Yo, is that blood all over the... In one of the first 3 fights, was there that much blood? Oh, no, I think that's just a ton. That might... Yeah, I think that's all blood. Oh, my God, we missed a bloody fight. We missed a bloody fight. Oh, look at me. I got all jokes this morning, chat. In the red corner is Rashidov. In the blue corner is Abdiev. Feints by both of them here so far, 30 seconds in. The second fight was a bloodbath. Damn. I intentionally slept in half an hour extra because I wanted to get 2 hours. So I intentionally missed the first 2 fights. We jumped in on the third. But I'll have to go back and check out the bloody fight. To this day, Luke's is still the most... That one title fight in Luke's. Kike Gonzalez versus Jorge Calval, man. That was the bloodiest fight I've ever seen. Now, there's been a few more. There was that one in ROC last night. Or last night, the night before, which was pretty nuts. Friday night. It's Sunday now. Jesus. Not a lot of action here yet, by the way, guys. Still just a little touch butt in the park. Gauging each other's distance. 3:45. There's a left jab by Rashidov. Overhand right by Rashidov and a counter right uppercut by Abdiev. Left by Abdiev. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're the best. Okay, I'll fire that up here in just a little bit. 3:21. Oh, right uppercut by Abdiev. Just out of range. Abdiev now walking forward. 3:09. Low kick by Abdiev. Rashidov, man. That counter right hand is there when Abdiev throws the low kick. Rashidov. Lot of feints, man. Lot of feints. Left to the body by Rashidov. Oh, Rashidov loads up that overhand right. Doesn't land clean. Don't blink in this one, man. Someone might just go down. 2:40. There's a left by Abdiev. $2.29. Overhand right swing miss by Abdiev. Dude got stretchered out. There's always a stretcher in Octagon. Right uppercut by Rashidov. There's always a stretcher in Octagon. I was showing, who was it? Was it you, Jengobo, last night? The guy who got kneed and was out for 6 minutes a few months ago, and they had to give him smelling salts and he still wouldn't wake up. Freaking Sports Illustrated even wrote an article about that one, which is nuts. Sports Illustrated covered Octagon with a C. 146. Each of these guys are looking to take each other's heads off, man. They're not brawling. They're just throwing big hands. And actually, Abdiev went for the takedown there, and Rashidov stuffed the takedown. Now Rashidov went for a takedown, and Abdiev stuffed it. Right hand by Abdiev. Left hand by Rashidov. Left hand by Abdiev. They're going tit for tat up in this motherfucker. $111. Looking for the takedown again. Is Abdiev, and Rashidov almost cracked him with a counter right hand. So I'll get right back to the chat here in a sec, guys. Oh, there's a body lock. There's a takedown attempt by Rashidov. Rashidov controlling the torso of Abdiev, trying to drag him back to the ground. "30 seconds remain in this first round." Oh, look for the spinning elbow. There's Abdiev as he escapes the grasp of Rashidov, and they're back at center. 22 seconds. Nice right hand by Rashidov. Looking for the takedown is Abdiev, and he gets it. Beautiful double leg. But right back up to his feet is Rashidov. Rashidov's good, man. Rashidov with the left hand. Crowd's going crazy. Rashidov with the right. Final seconds. No, okay, it wasn't you. I was showing it to somebody. That's it for the first round. Somebody asked about Octagon. First round goes to Rashidov, in my opinion. "I don't have tits or tats." That's a line from Tulsa King. Tulsa King. I've heard good things. I've heard really good things. Good first round. Yeah, I got Rashidov taking round 1, but Abdiev is very much still in this. Boom, there we go. Yo, I saw that we hit 21,000 subs here today. Literally, we hit 20,000 subscribers like 2 weeks ago, and we got 1,000 subscribers in like 2 weeks, so which is insane. Thank you guys for all the support. And on a weekend where we didn't really have a huge, like, there was no 100,000 view stream or shit, man, even like a 10,000 view stream this weekend yet, and we managed to grow our community. So thanks for highlighting that, Jingobo, and thank you all. Without you guys, there is no channel. So pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back. 4:48 as we start this second round. And if you would have told me 3 years ago that we would have had over 10,000 subscribers on this channel, I would have said, get the fuck out of here. And look at that. En route to 50 now, baby. 420. Smoke him if you got him. Big left hand by Abdiev. Rashidov with the left. Abdiev goes in for the takedown, but Rashidov stuffs it. Hey, what's up, Bunyod? Good to see you. Pat. I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. Oh, let's go. Nice knee by Abdiev as Rashidov went for the takedown. 4 minutes on the clock. Left to the body by Rashidov. .352. .328. Each of them looking for that, either that big takedown, which they're stuffing, another stuffing or takedown by Rashidov, or just that big right hand. Guys, one more like and we hit 30. Come on, guys. Let's try to hit 50 likes on the stream. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Right hand by Rashidov. Oh, left hand by Abdiev. Boom. Thank you so much. Whoever just hit that like button. Oh, right hand by Rashidov. Rashidov cracked him. Abdiev on the back foot. Oh, right hand by Rashidov to the body. Yo, the image of him being carried out on the stretcher is nuts, dude. Thanks for sharing this. Oh, clash of heads. And then a kick to the balls. Damn, dude. So Rashidov and Abdiev clashed heads, and then it was a kick to the balls on Rashidov. So a little bit of a break there, but the action is back. Oh, left uppercut by Rashidov. Straight left by Rashidov. Yo, what's up, Sean? Good to see you. 235. Right uppercut by Abdiev. Sean, this is free on YouTube if you want to follow along. And Sean, my buddy actually picked up, there's one dispensary now in Minnesota. My buddy picked up a little and he said it was good. He said it was pretty good. He said it wasn't as dry and as old as he expected. Oh, so the broadcast on YouTube just froze. Right when Abdiev was going for a takedown, it froze. So hopefully it'll be back online here in a moment. They did have a little bit of a buffering issue earlier, so hopefully they get back to it. Nice. Yeah, dude, they have usually north of like 100,000 sometimes. People like watching live. Okay, 1 minute 28 seconds. They're back on their feet. Rashidov. On the back foot. Oh, big left by Rashidov. Huge counter left by Rashidov. 1 minute 15 seconds. But yeah, I would say, Jingo, but this is the biggest promotion in Kazakhstan, but it also has a huge roster of Kyrgyzstani and Uzbekistani and Tajikistani fighters as well. So it has that region on MMA lockdown. Nice takedown by Abdiev. Abdiev looking for a back take by Rashidov. Right back up to his feet. Fun back and forth scrambly fight, but I think Rashidov just slightly getting the better of Abdiev in the first and in the second round. They separate. Back at center. "23 seconds. They should have called it MMA stand. 15 seconds. Rashidov throwing some hooks. Oh, yeah. From that clash of heads, it looks like Rashidov's actually cut under his left eye. And that is it for the second round. Dude, both these guys are talented. They've got some good striking. They've each got good explosive takedowns. And on the other side, they've got really good takedown defense as well. Neither of them look like they're too tired. Like, neither of them look like they're too out of breath. Good fight, man. Good fight. But I do have Zafar Rashidov up 2 rounds. 2-0 out of Muradov. Very decorated amateur career. Wait, they're sponsored by UFC Gym? That's hilarious. And they're not on Fight Pass yet? Bro, they probably don't even want to go on Fight Pass because they probably make so much money on their YouTube channel that they're like, bro, we get millions of views on our YouTube channel. Can you match how much they're paying us? Or like, right? I bet the UFC can't. So like, maybe the UFC Gym sponsors them, but they're like, fuck that. I don't want to go on Fight Pass and make even less money. Fight Pass is good for those promotions who like don't have the costs or don't have the money to be able to do their own production. Or a team to be able to, you know, stream it and things like that. Whereas this one, clearly they know what they're doing. Yo, what's up, Bunyad? I see you, buddy. I see you. All right, here we go. Round 3. Yeah, there's a little shiner under the left eye of Rashidov.
Let's get it all.
Round 3. Oh, Rashidov with the right and left. Each of them land a straight left. .444. Rashidov didn't land either of those hooks that he threw on the entry. Rashidov, great job ducking under the shots. Body lock. Looking to drag Abdiev to the ground. Oh, nice job by Rashidov with his knee. Need the inside of Abdiev's knee to try to trip him up there. 418. Bro, I got a new hand soap, and every time I get a whiff, it's tripping me out because it's a new scent. It's a scent I'm not used to. So I'm just like, am I at my own house right now? 404. I don't know how I feel about it. It almost smells too much like laundry detergent. Or like how your clothes smell versus, I don't know. What am I even talking about? How's your morning going, buddy? How's your morning going? 344, looking for the takedown again is Abdiev, but stuffed the takedown was Rashidov, and he's got some underhooks. Looking to get back up to his feet here, and he does after the sprawl, but a single leg takedown by Abdiev, and he gets it. Back up to his feet is Rashidov. Rashidov with the right hand. I mean, this is a mixed martial arts fight, man. We got the and one shorts. We got some wrestling. We got some striking. This league should be sponsored by and one, not freaking UFC Gym. They're all in the and one shorts. All the Ovs and Yevs and Ievs are in the and one shorts. 3 minutes on the clock. I'm surprised ACA isn't sponsored by and one. Looking for the takedown again here is Abdiev. Very much focusing on a takedown heavy plan in this third round for Abdiev. Body lock, Abdiev gets the back of Rashidov. Can he get a hook in? 241. Unable to get a hook in. Oh, there's the right hook in now. 227. Right hook in. Looking for the back take. Unable to keep the hooks in and control. Rashidov, 2 minutes and 19 seconds, trying to get back up to his feet. Both knees are planted. I'd say this is the best round for Abdiev so far, but he's not doing much damage, and there's 2 minutes left. He's just staying on that fucking takedown, man. And it's working for him. Rashidov, right arm under the right knee of Abdiev. Beautiful sprawl there. Abdiev just will not let go of that leg. Rashidov, good scramble, good spin. Abdiev stays on him. And Rashidov, little Chelsea Chandler jog, but they reset at center. And now Rashidov goes for the takedown and takes down Abdiev. Dude, this fight has been, okay, you're going to do that to me. I'm going to do it right back at you. That's been this fight. I'm going to mirror what you're doing, what you're throwing. Dude, and these refs are even crazier than the freaking Japanese refs. Let's work. Let's work. It's like, bro, I'm trying to finish my takedown now. And the ref, let's work. 1 minute and 12 seconds. Back up to his feet is Abdiev. Oh, they almost ran into the ref. Abdiev with a takedown, stuffed by Rashidov. Final minute, ladies and gentlemen. Abdiev pushing Rashidov up against the cage. I think Rashidov won the first 2 rounds. Abdiev going to win this round. That's how I think. That's what I think it's going to, or how I think it's going to end up playing out. "26 seconds. "19 seconds. Still trying to get Rashidov to the ground is Abdiev, but he can't in this final minute. Elbows here by Rashidov. On the side of Abdiev's head. Final 10 seconds. Damage here by Rashidov. Elbow after elbow after elbow. Stuffing the takedown. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to do it. I got Rashidov winning 2 rounds to 1. And honestly, that third round, I'll say kind of tough to score, but whatever. We'll give 1 round. Same, yep. just the pressure, and there was like not even an opportunity for Rashidov to do more damage. So pressure, pressure, pressure. All right, let's take a look at this fight that caused all the blood on the canvas. So Chris Cushman, thank you so much for clipping it. So this was the, what did you say? This was the second fight on the card? The first or second fight? That was an absolute blood. Oh, man. Yeah, so these are the guys that painted the canvas red. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Now, that was a fucking beating, dude. Crazy. And the winner, Zafar Rashidov, wins unanimous decision. What's up, Daima? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, and that'll do it for that one. We have 2 more fights. Or actually, sorry, 3 more fights on this prelim portion of the card, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see here, the next fight we have Saidulayev against Yorbutayev. Yorbutayev? No, Ambutayev. Oh. All right, 2 Uzbekistanis going up against each other here. There's a lot of Kyrgyzstan versus Uzbek, France versus Uzbek, Kazakhstan versus Uzbek. On the main portion of the card, I think there's 1 Tajik, 4 Kazakhs, and 1 Kyrgyzstani. The rest are all... There's only 1 fighter. There's only 1 fight that's... I think it's Tajikistan versus Kazakh, but the rest is all Uzbek. All right, let's get to the next fight here. Featuring Saidulayev and Yorbutayev. Let me just update the ticker on the bottom of the screen, and we'll get right to it. Again, this card was originally slated for 20 fights. I think it's dwindled down to 17, and we have... How many more left? We have 11 left. By the way, Tumerov's younger brother is fighting on this card too. And he's an absolute fucking beast as well. Or Tumenov, sorry, not Tumerov. Tumenov's brother, little bro, is fighting on this card. And he's very good. He was knocking people out cold as an amateur, man. All right. Next fight here. Let's get to it. I'm just bringing up the topology of both the guys. Oh, what the fuck? Wrong guy. Okay, here we go. All right, so out of the next 2 guys fighting, we have Abdumalik Yorbutayev, who's 3-1 as a pro, 2-1 in Octagon, lost to Bayanov in his last fight, someone who the chat has been talking about. Before then, beat a 3-2 guy, and 2 guys making their pro debut. He's finished every single one of his opponents twice in the first round, once in the second. Oops. And his opponent Saparbek Saidulayev, 2-1 as a pro, 2-1 in Falco Fighting Championship. What a step up in competition. No fucking shit he lost. Bro, he goes from fighting a guy making his debut to fighting a guy making his debut, to fighting an 18-8 guy. And he hasn't fought since 2021, bro. Yeah, I'm going with Yrysbek, who literally fought in July. I know he got knocked out in July, but still. I'm going with Yrysbek. Yo, what's up, TG1? Good to see you. Love MF Doom. I just noticed you're reacting to Octagon. Also, I'm watching Last Pride. Nice. Shout out to Last Pride. Another good organization from that region. Yeah, man, we've been streaming a lot. TG1. We streamed deep, literally 3 hours ago, and now we're here for a little Octagon. I might have to end the stream early, depending on if I'm still going to go to this event. But we got another 2-3 hours until I make that executive decision. Yo, what's up, Brady? I slept 2 hours. Ring rust, maybe. Perhaps. Nice. Fuck yeah. Dude, that's so cool that Lash Pride and Octagon make it accessible for the world. Dude, Octagon is like, I think it's like 60,000 viewers in their stream right now. Dude, this announcer just punched the camera. Attaboy. Attaboy. Again, Abduali, man, hasn't fought in 2 years. So I'm not. One guy hasn't fought in 2 years. One guy fought 2 months ago. I'm going with the guy who fought 2 months ago. Jeez. Drink some water, Brady. Drink some water. I know, right? Maybe after this fight, I'll grab another coffee. I was going to drink some beers today and watch some football, but I am not going to drink beers. I'll watch football, but I ain't going to drink beers. All right, getting looked at by the cutman right now is Abduali. What weight are these guys? Lightweights, 155 pounds. A lot of lightweights actually on this card. Next fight's lightweight, then featherweight after that. On the main card. Yeah, lightweight title bout, lightweight co-main event. I just want Juliana Miller to hold me. Let me know everything will be all right. Juliana Miller. All right, all right. All right. Abduali is in the ring. Or sorry, cage. I mean, he looks excited to be back in there. He looks excited to be back in there. But again, hasn't fought since, what did I say? 2021, man. It's like 4 years. Ugh, 4 years. Doesn't look like he's in the best shape for lightweight. He's got a chubby welterweight frame, but he's not super tall. Yo, what's up, Benoid? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thoughts on Zaruk Adashfez's last win? I don't even think I saw it, dude. Zaruk. Oh, the kickboxer? I missed that UAE Warriors card. That's why I was like, huh. Damn, I didn't realize his last fight wasn't since 2022. Speaking of gaps between fights. Yeah, I missed the last UAE Warriors card, unfortunately, so I didn't. Because that was what, last Wednesday, right? I was working. But he beat Luke Shanks. Shit, man, after 2-3 years off, not a bad win. Luke Shanks is nothing special, but, you know, 10, I think 10-5 going into that one. Cage Warriors guy. I'll have to watch the fight, but I just looked it up on Tapology. Beat some Cage Warriors guys and UAE Warriors. He looked like a pure wrestler and was actually super impressive. Nice. Yeah, and he hadn't fought for 3 years. I'm just like, you never want to judge a book by its cover, but all I'm saying is Yrysbek looks like he's going to kill this guy. it's just an observation. One looks like a roided killer with a solid fucking hairline. The other looks like he's eaten way too much kebab and his hairline is as bad as mine. One sec, dude. I got to translate because I don't speak Kazakh. So give me a second. I'll translate that. I think that he is incredibly one-dimensional, and I am not hyped on him at all, and I won't be hyped on him at all until I see him learn some fucking striking. He is a heavyweight, roided up Ryan Hall. And as much as I love jiu-jitsu and wrestling, he's going to get murked if he doesn't get his striking together. All right, one sec, chat. I just want to let our Kazakh friend, or maybe Uzbek friend in the live chat. One sec. Come on, motherfucker. He's a tank. I think he's got a lot of potential. I just don't understand the hype, personally. Where's shawarma even from? I know that people say the donair was invented overseas. Nah, man. The donair is from fucking Newfoundland, baby. Water down the donair sauce. Yeah, same. It's not bad, but like you say, it's one-dimensional. True. I watch fights, though. I don't really watch fighters on social media or anything like that, but... holy shit, our refs are super badass. How do you know it wasn't a Christian nation overseas? Just saying, just saying. I like Persian food more than any of the other stuff. Persian and Greek, if we're going with the hairy ass individual nations. Round one, ladies and gentlemen. Because Greeks are basically just pasty white Persians. 430 takedown by Yrysbek. Right away, Yrysbek with the takedown. Yrysbek looking for the straight armbar. Straight armbar, and it is all over. It is all over. Just like that. Crucifix to straight armbar. That was quick. That was quick. But expected. It is all over, ladies and gentlemen. It is all over. Yobutaev got it done. To another 30-second fight. Straight up. Lands a left hand. Lands another left. Actually, was it a Kimura? Wasn't a straight arm bar, but it was a fucking arm lock of some sort. Oh, key lock. Ouch. All right, so it wasn't a straight arm bar, but submitted him regardless. One of the arm lock submissions. I couldn't see which way he was bending it from the way it was filmed, but two lefts and sub over. Yep. And again, coming off a knockout loss in July, he must be stoked to get back in the win column. Kimura. Very nice, very nice. It's either these fights are super competitive or insanely one-sided and ends in like 30 seconds. Bro's got the craziest eyebrows, by the way. I don't know if you guys know. He's got fucking like evil eyebrows. Evil character eyebrows. Dude, his auntie 100% plucked his eyebrows before this fucking fight. Again, I'm brown. I can notice some plucked eyebrows when I see them, folks. Took his arm home. Bro had that shit fucking... Look at nice fade and plucked eyebrows. Lightweight. Looking fancy here for his Octagon return. All right. 2 more fights left on the prelims, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to this next one. Kind of like Rob Whittaker. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Let me... get their topology up. Yo, as long as we don't have... As long as the pacing of this card doesn't slow the fuck down once it gets to the main card, which it usually does, that's why usually these cards are a fucking grind. Because you'll do like, oh, 2.5 hours for like 10 prelims. That was awesome. And then the next 10 fights are like 5 hours long. Oh, what the fuck? I can't find anything on Zuraev. Or sorry, on Nuraslam Rizbe. I can't find anything on this guy. So I don't even know his record. Rizbe? Another lightweight fight, guys. Damn, horse beef, it's powerful. Actually, after looking at the replay, I think it was an Amirkhon. Okay. It was tough to see in real time. Yeah, I can't find any information on Nuraslam Rizbe. I can't even find anything on Sherdog. So we'll go with the only guy that I could find out of the two. Azizbek Zuraev, 1-1 as a pro. Won his debut, or sorry, won in his second fight against a guy making his debut and lost to a 5-4 guy via armbar in the first round in his pro debut. Going up against a guy with 9 fucking fights in your pro debut. Well, that's Kazakhstan for you. So Zurayev up against Yrysbek. Yrysbek is a 1-0. Zurayev 1-1. No idea who Yrysbek fought though. No Tapology info on him at all. But at least we know he's 1-0. All right, fighters are about to make their walkout. This announcer is doing a pretty good job, by the way. And I will say, pretty fucking slick suit jacket. All right, he's from Kazakhstan, 1-0. Yrysbek. No info on him other than that. Kazakhstan, 1-0. They didn't film a graphic for him. Like a GIF, lack of a better term. But he's making his walkout now. Looks tall, lanky, skinny for the division. Let's see how he does though, because he's the one who's undefeated. He's the one who's undefeated out of the two. All right, guys. We do have some more MMA going on later today. Oh, holy fuck. Did you see this highlight that came out of Gladiator? One sec. Shout out to Half Dead Frank. He shared it. Look at this shit. Wait for it. Licks his fingers after missing with the shot. Oh, and then gets murked. That's pretty badass. What the fuck? Shut up. There, alarm. Right, let's watch this one more time. I love that. Licks his fingers, gets murked. Done. Done. Good on the ref there. Good on the ref there. All right, so the local boy from Uzbekistan, Zurayev's a 1-1. His opponent out of Kazakhstan, 1-0, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, no problem, Jengobo. Hope I felt that in Costa Rica. I love how the announcer always just fucking hits the camera. Dude, the local boys have the nice haircuts and are fucking yoked. And they have a fucking moving graphic. Again, production value for a free YouTube stream, man, is always great. Like, there's a reason. How many people are watching live right now? 109,000 people are watching this stream live. How cool is that? Not our stream, their stream live. There's some people watching our stream though. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the chat. I'll plug your eyebrows while showing my magic tricks. No, I don't even let my aunties touch my eyebrows, dude. I'd rather look like Sandy Cohen than some posh-ass Lacoste wearing motherfucker. It might be live in national TV in those countries. Well, if it's live on national TV, then nobody's watching it on YouTube. So I don't think that's right. If it's live on national TV, then there wouldn't be numbers on YouTube. I think it's not live on national TV and it's only live on YouTube, which probably makes more sense as to why there's that viewership. Yo, what is up, Scott? Because I'd imagine if it was on like local TV, it would take away from the YouTube broadcast or from the YouTube viewership. I think they're probably on some channels, but I really think they push the traffic to their YouTube because they make fucking money off their YouTube channel, which is one of the reasons why I think UFC Gym sponsors them, but they don't want to be on Fight Pass because I don't think the UFC could pay. Look, I don't think they could make as much money on Fight Pass as they do independently on YouTube right now. Dude, I've seen people even give them donations, which is crazy in the chat. Dude, they get anywhere between 500,000 and 1.5 million to 2 million views on their streams, and they do like 2 shows a month. Or 1 to 2 shows a month, plus all the fights, clips, and stuff that they post on their channel. Yeah, their YouTube channel is no joke, man. They have 1.5 million subscribers. 123,000 people watching on the prelims right now. I guarantee it'll go up to 500,000 live viewers during the main card. They would not make... Dude, no. Fuck no. They would not even make close to the same amount of money if they were on Fight Pass. Fight Pass is good for promotions that can't afford their own good production. Who can't pay the bills just on their own sponsors alone. And so Fight Pass covers the production. They strike a deal with them. And Fight Pass gets a good chunk of the other sponsorship deals. Like any streaming network does when they bring in content, right? Like that was the business I ran for a while, was a podcast network. And the same thing, we acquired shows and didn't necessarily own the rights to them, but had a contract with them as part for a length of time as part of the network. I remember there was a card just recently that had 2.1 million views. It's at I think it's at like 2.5 million views now, but yep. That was one of the cards that we covered. Good morning, Scott. Good to see you. Alaska FC at its end on Fight Pass was hilarious. Yeah, dude, I love to see that shit. I love to see that shit. And some have like graduated from Fight Pass. Like Pancrase used to be on Fight Pass. They're doing their own pay-per-views now. Hey, thank you, buddy. There'll be a new one tomorrow. They should have fighting in open field. Nice. Joe Rogan's favorite league. They should have called it the Rogan FC. That's what they should have called it. Bro's aggressively friendly. A little mind game action. All right, round 1, ladies and gentlemen. What the hell was that? Anyway, sorry. Some like buzzer went off in my apartment. It wasn't my phone. I think I've been bugged, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to be raided by ICE on stream. Round 1. They're about to get my shitty, disgusting, disgraceful brown ass. Disgusting Canadian brown motherfucker. Round 1.
Let's get it all.
Have you seen my skin color? Land of the free. Land of the free. Get the fuck out of my country. 4 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock, and already getting into full mount is Yrysbek. No, I'm a piece of shit, Brady. I'm a disgrace to Canada. 3 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. I don't know how many white people you've met who are walking carpets, man. 341. Big right hands by Yrysbek in the top position. Oh, and a good job by Zuraev. Zuraev, body lock. Zuraev with a big left hand. Rizby throws him off. Yeah, well, now you know I'm a piece of shit. 319. Oh, shots to the back of the head. I'm disappointed people in the chat. They're like, you're brown? Oh, ooh, oof. 305. Back up to their feet. Speaking, oh, what a segue.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
I think they ain't going to be that great. Until they get somebody to round out their scoring in the top 6, I don't think they're going to be great. Big left hand by Rizbe. I'm friends with Joe LeBate flopping around. I got to know him pretty well this summer because he lives in Minnesota. And as much as I love Joe, if he's our third line center, we got problems. Because he's a good shutdown, you know, third, fourth liner, but he doesn't score in the National Hockey League. He can score in the AHL. He can score in... He's actually played in Kazakhstan before, which is pretty cool. Bro does deep and is already back streaming Octagon. Absolute legend. Yo, what's up, Mikey P? How you doing? We're all Heinz 57s. Let's go. Let's go. 2 minutes on the clock. Another takedown, but oh, guillotine by Rizbe. Guillotine by Rizbe. Zuraev trying to pop his head out, and he does. Zuraev pops his head out, and he's in the full guard. 139. Oh, looking for an arm bar now. Rizbe now trying to find a leg. I'll say Rizbe off his back is active. Back up to his feet. Zuraev drags him back to the ground. 1 minute and 16 seconds. Well, believe it because it's true. 1 minute on the clock. And given most of the atmosphere on MMA YouTube, I would not be surprised if you unsubscribed. 45 seconds. Kick to the body by Rizbe, just out of range. Walking forward is Zuraev. Out of range with his body kick. You're a Sufi scholar of violence. 15 seconds. I remember learning about a bunch of Sufi mythology in college. It was pretty cool. Oh, big left of the body. Soccer kick! Soccer kick! Soccer kick! That was illegal. Zuraev just straight up soccer kicked his opponent in the face illegally, then tried to continue the fight. The ref had to come in and throw him off. He might get disqualified for that shit. Oh, no, wait. They're saying end of the round. End of the round. We're going into round 2. Bro fucking soccer kicked him, and I thought he was going to give him a freaking talking to, but they're just going to continue the fight. Superior rule set. Okay, hold on. We're looking at the replay here. Did he land clean? Bro, he stomped him. He fucking stomped him. Clear as day. He fucking stomped him. He stomped him in the face. That wasn't even a soccer kick. That was a fucking stomp. Eye for an eye. I thought the ref came in there to give a warning, but the ref jumped in there to end the round. Jeez. Superior rule set, baby. Kind of, not really. Are they at least taking away a point? The Ghaderi, right? That's fucking illegal. Dirty fighter, hope he gets knocked out. I mean, for better or for worse, he's like my new favorite fighter now. Oh, he's getting a firm talking to. I wonder if he's getting a point taken away. I do hope he loses because of that, but okay, they're taking away a point. They're taking away a point, which is good, Payback incoming. So he was winning the round and basically threw the round away, and we're starting at fresh now with that stomp. And hey, his opponent, Yrysbek, is okay, which is good to see. Freaking stomp superior rule set. Are you kidding me? All right, round 2. Excuse me, I'm going right for the takedown. Right for the takedown is Zuraev. Back up to his feet is Yrysbek. Yo, what's up, dude? Yeah, it's legal in Black Combat, in Deep, in Ryzen, in KSW Epic. Yeah, superior rule set allows the stomps. The flying stomps are the best. 420 Smogun if you got him. So, love me some stomps in MMA, but can't do it under unified rules. Oh, big right and the left by Zuraev. Zuraev looking to try to finish the fight now. Zuraev inviting Yrysbek back up to his feet. The crowd's going crazy right now. Zuraev looking for his next entry. 358. I mean, Zuraev started off this round with some crazy-ass pace, but now slowed things down a little bit. But Yrysbek has been on the back foot. Yrysbek, just ate a left hand. Zuraev, hands down, just mean mugging him as he walks forward. Dude, did you see that? Zuraev just fucking growled on him. He's like, what the fuck is that shit? $321. A lot of feints here. Front kick attempt by Yrysbek. Yrysbek is not being aggressive. He's mostly just fighting off the back foot right now. 3 minutes. Rolling Thunder attempt, I think, by Zuraev. Honestly, the ref should step in for inactivity right now because the guys are literally dancing. 244. Zuraev's crazy. Yeah, there's a couple screws loose. But yeah, Yrysbek, I really thrown 2 punches this whole round. Sorry, man. You got to do more. 3 punches now by Yrysbek. And Zuraev takes him to the ground. Oof. Well, that's why I didn't want to throw any punches. But still, this is a fight. Oh, looking for... This is a Kimura. Looking for the Kimura here. Oh, and let it go. Let go of the arm and now arm triangle choke instead. Zuraev could threaten the arm triangle choke here. Try to get into mount. Oh my god, Yrysbek just caught his fucking head. That's hilarious. Yrysbek's rolling over to try to get out of it. Trying to escape through the back door, but now Zuraev's caught his head. Inactivity. Yellow card. Zuraev dragging Yrysbek back to the ground by his neck. That's going to hurt tomorrow. That's going to hurt tomorrow. 138. Back up to their feet. We're only in the second round, chat. He fights on the main card. 3 or 4 more fights, but we might have an intermission. So I don't know the exact time, but 3 or 4 more fights. The bout order has been a little bit out of whack. We have 1. It says in 3 more fights, but there might be a heavyweight fight that they put on the main card. So 3 or 4. 58 seconds. Reaching his Yrysbek for a right hand, but doesn't land. No problem, dude. How's your weekend going? And Zuraev gets the takedown. Surprise, surprise. 43 seconds. Zuraev with a couple left hands. Back up his feet. Yrysbek's tough, man, but he's more so just surviving and being ragdolled. Either being ragdolled or surviving. Yeah, ragdolling him. He's tough, but are you tough enough? Back up to his feet again, and Zuraev just throws him to the ground again. He's literally just chucking him across the cage at this point. Back into side control. 13 seconds. If I was Zuraev's coaches, though, I'd say, okay, man, you're better than him. Stop playing with your food. Like, let's get this over with. And that is it for the second round. And again, Yrysbek's not winning this fight. The first round was tied because of the point deduction. Second round, I don't think Yrysbek landed a single punch. He threw 5, landed 0, I think. Round 3. He is a crazy motherfucker, though, Zuraev. Been doing rolling thunders in there, fucking stomps, yelling, mean mugging, batting hitting his chest as he walks forward. I mean, this Kazakhs were like, who the fuck is this guy? Yes, which I'm stoked. In November, then hopefully after that, the Nishtani fights next. But we can't overlook this guy. We can't overlook this guy. But you know, low key, Inoue fights like 3 times a year. I'm just surprised that it was announced so early. Yeah, he actually is pretty active as far as big name boxers, which is awesome. 4 times this year, yep. But other than that, I'm doing good. I'm just tired. We stayed up all night watching Deep, so running off 2 hours of sleep and some caffeine. It should be like that if you don't have injuries. 100%. But some of these boxers are fucking prima donnas. And see, man, some of these boxers make like 30+ million a fight. So fuck yeah, you want to get into a few more throughout the year. It's harder for superstars, though, Jengobo. It's harder for superstars, like even in the UFC, in MMA, to get more than that many fights a year because everything's already booked ahead of time, like so far ahead booked. And on the boxing side, it's tough to get a dance partner for the top guys.
Let's get it all.
Or traditionally it has been. It's starting to change now. Round 3. But I do agree that it should be the case. Both from a perspective, you know, I want these fighters to make as much money as they can and stay relevant, gain more fans, and again, make more money, baby. And Zuraev with the takedown. Right into side control. Rolling out of it is Yrysbek. Zuraev grabbing the shoulders. For allowed superior rule set, which we've already seen, Zuraev would have just been able to knee Yrysbek in the face. Instead, he knees him in the stomach. And look at that. Yrysbek, man, the confidence is starting to fade. And Zuraev with another takedown. Too easy. Yrysbek closing his guard. Zuraev hasn't. Okay, there's a left hand. The ref already warning Zuraev to do something. He literally just got the takedown. These refs are savage. Which, hey, no complaints. I can't believe this card was slated to be 20 fights, dude. It should be like that. Yeah, if you don't have injuries. Oh, big left hand by Zuraev. Yrysbek rolls out of it. Oh, Yrysbek didn't like that. Yrysbek's covering up. He wants out of this. He wants out of this. And Zuraev throwing a few more shots, ragdolling him even a little bit more. Honestly, if Zuraev just keeps throwing shots here and Yrysbek doesn't roll, the fight's over. Yep. The ref's going to end this. Oh, he just told Yrysbek move, and Yrysbek moved. He's hunting that triangle. If there ever, if there was ever a more telegraphed knee, right? 227 muffin shots to the side of Yrysbek's head. But that was like 22 unanswered muffin shots. I'll say this, Yrysbek, he's doing the best he can to scramble out of these positions, only to be put back into the positions. Zuraev is like Merab. Except I think he's playing with his food a little bit too much. At least it looks like he's trying to finish the fight here in this third round. But yes, I mean, Merab is guilty of playing with his food too. Oh, really? I just like a shot with not a lot of power. Like the Tito Ortiz 2 muffin shots to the body, 1 to the head when he was in full guard back in the day. And this fight is over. And this fight is over. This fight was called due to muffin shots to the side of the head, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what's up, Madrid? I forget where I first heard that, but I heard it in a martial arts movie, or maybe like one of my trainers back in the day, or like one of the guys I trained under back in the day said that. But it's just always stuck. Lose by exhaustion. Hey, he tried. He doesn't even have a Tapology page, by the way. The guy that Zuraev just beat doesn't even have a Tapology page, so. So there you go. He did the worm. Who is this guy? This guy's crazy. Now 2-0. Hey, if Octagon is anything, it's entertaining, right, guys? We saw some superior rule set and we didn't even plan to. We saw some superior rule set on a unified rule set card. Stomp to the face. And the guy who got stomped still didn't win. All right. Final fight on the prelim. Featured prelim before we go over to the main card, ladies and gentlemen. And we got Tajikistan versus Kazakhstan. They might have messed that up, though. Oh, no, sorry. Wrong one. Uzbekistan versus Kazakhstan again here. My bad. Whoops. I got ahead of myself. This is the one. Still similar records, though. 4-1 versus 4-2. I watch this shit all day. Dude, some of their cards are like 8 hours long, so literally... You're watching this shit all day. I think the longest one we covered was 7.5. The shortest was 5. The pacing on this one's been pretty good, but there's probably going to be an intermission between this last prelim coming up and the main card. And then they're going to start interviewing every single fighter who won on the main card. Bro, they're interviewing this guy right here. Okay, this is where the pacing fucking slows down, ladies and gentlemen. And no joke, last time one of their interviews was 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I'm not fucking with you. Do you remember that shit? And we were just like, get the fuck off the mic, motherfucker. You lost. They're interviewing the guy who lost, bitch. For 15 minutes, motherfucker who lost is yapping away, fucking starting brawls in the cage and shit, dude. If these interviews aren't more than 2 minutes apiece, I was trying to think of something I'm going to do. We're going to break something. I'm telling you that much. We're going to break something. Oh. But yeah, 15-minute fucking interview in the cage. Fuck that shit, man. If you ain't retiring, I don't want anything over 4. If you ain't retiring, I don't want anything over 4 minutes. And this guy's at 1 minute and 30 seconds right now. Before you know, he's got a few more before he's in my my bad books. All this guy does is yell. This guy is a crazy ball of energy. I'll say that. I dig it. All right, I'll wait to bring the next two fighters up until this interview's done. I wonder, do you think they have subtitles? Not the... Okay, no, they don't. I was going to say, do you think they have subtitles? Sometimes they'll add them. And like the YouTube subtitles are usually a little off, but... Again, guys, cool arena here. I imagine a hockey arena. Or sure, this is not in Kazakhstan. This is in Uzbekistan. So yeah, this is a 12,000-seater arena, which is pretty cool. And dude, it looks fucking full. The upper rafters are full. Nosebleeds are full. All the bottom rows are full. This guy looks like the Thai Uzbekistani. I'm liking this promotion. Yeah, it's good. It's fun. Again, in my opinion, it's the top Kazakh league. I think it's a little bit better than like Alash Pride and Neza that are, I guess you could say, rivals. As a lot of guys rotate through these three. Okay, bro's at 4 minutes now. And the interviewer made sure that he held the mic. Oh, no. Now they're fucking interviewing his teammate who was yapping in the last card. This is the only thing I don't like about this promotion is there's just a lot of interview buffer time. This guy fought on their last card and yeah, his left hand's hurt. He was talking so much shit in the cage last time. Everyone's just so angry. He has a lot to say now. His cousin's talking. He is good. I forget his name off the top of my head, but he is a good fighter. The guy with the broken hand yapping right now. Oh my God. See, this is what I mean. This is what, now they're both on the mic yapping. This is what I mean, bro. This is the only gripe I have with this promotion. There's just too much yapping between the fights. Yo, I fucking hate that guy. I hate that guy so much. And he lost. Dude, no, I just remember, and it's playing out perfect. It's playing out exactly how I remember. All the prelims, the pacing was stupid good, like deep good. And then once it gets to the featured prelim or the main card, it's just like, let's throw all that pacing out the window. Something fight related. Oh, it wouldn't be Octagon without a freaking cage brawl. Literally, the announcer pushed the other fighter and his team out of the way. Said, "I ain't done my fucking interview yet, bitch. You ain't fighting anybody yet." Yes. The fuck, dude. I'm telling you, every single Octagon card this happens. There's a cage brawl. There's some theatrics, 15-minute interviews. The interviewer's like, get the fuck out of the cage here before we incite a riot. They always be brawling. Every single Octagon card, these things happen in MMA. The guy who lost is still sitting there in the back. He thinks he's going to get an interview, that poor soul. Oh, man. Dude, that wasn't even the fucking featured prelim. That wasn't even the fucking featured prelim, dude. But he stomped him in the face. He stomped him in the face, bro. Oh, I am like way too overtired to cover this shit right now. But I feel like that's like the best way to cover this shit because this is nuts. Good fights. High level MMA for sure, but between these crazy interviews, between the fucking line brawls, between the cage brawls, between the friggin' stomps, shit's wild. Oh, just wait. That's the one thing about the main card is every single win, they're going to... I'd say probably 90% of the wins on the main card, they're going to interview. So get your popcorn ready. Or if you need something stronger to get you through, get that whiskey out. I know it's only 10 a.m., but for those on the East Coast, it's almost noon. Dude, that's crazy. So it's a very popular organization. It's a very popular organization amongst Kazakhs, Kyrgyzstanis, Tajikistanis, all the stands. Even some Ulus, man. Even some Ulus out of freaking Mongolia. All right. Finally, we can get to the next fight. Farkhod Yrysbek. Yrysbek, ladies and gentlemen. He is 4-2-0, 420. Smoke him if you got him. 21 years of age, 3 KO TKOs, 1 submission, no decisions. That's what we love to see. Hey, what's up, dude? Great to see you. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. We love Octagon here. We're huge fans of Octagon, and we're huge fans of you. I know you came in here hating. Came in here, slammed your big dick on the table and your clown emojis, but we appreciate you, buddy. We appreciate you. In these countries, I think MMA is the national sport nowadays. Oh, I know. I'm hitting him with some kindness. He tried to come in here with his small dick, but big dick energy, and I'm just throwing some kindness right back at him. I appreciate the Kazakh fans. I appreciate this amazing league and these amazing fans. I think this comment's just a reflection of himself, unfortunately. All right. Farkhod, Lord Farkhod, beat a guy making his debut in his last fight. Lost to a 13-0 guy. And I will say, bro, you're 2-1 and your step up in competition is a 13-0 guy. That's fucking awesome, man. But he did lose to him via guillotine in the first round, so, or knee bar in the first round. Emotional damage. So it hasn't beat anyone above 500 just yet, but has fought good opponents. Just has lost relatively early in those fights. All right, his opponent, Amirkhon Alikudzhaev, who's 4-1 as a pro, 4-0 in Octagon. He lost to a 2-0 guy in Eclipse Fight Night. Beat a 1-1 guy and 2 guys making their debut. So arguably, they are each other's biggest and best opponent so far. It's probably an 8-year-old. That's confidence, right? It's funny because he's so stupid that he doesn't know that there's a free YouTube stream that he has to crash out in the comments of this stream. Poor guy. Poor guy. Ty, it's going to be live for another probably 3 to 4 hours, brother. The main card hasn't even started yet, and there's 10 fucking fights on the main card. Sorry, 8 fights on the main card, but still. All right, here we go. Featured prelim. And there's probably going to be an intermission after this, so. If look, in an hour, I'm going to make my executive decision. Ugh. If in an hour I feel up to being social, I might go to what the fuck? Why would they tape it with his nipple fucking chafing bandaged up? Why would they film the promo video like that? Why would they film the promo video like that, ladies and gentlemen? Kazakh versus Uzbek rivalry going crazy this morning. Hey, cheers, Ty. You know, like they could have done it before. They could have done it after. Why, when he had some fucking tape on his chafed ass nipple, did they say this is when we're going to film the promo? Octagon, a fever dream. I love it. What I love about it is, like, for as quirky and crazy as it is, like, sold out 12,000 person arena. Production's amazing. They're going to get 1 million views on their stream when they're done, right? So, I respect the wackiness. It's not like Russia wackiness, you know what I mean? That's just hardcore wacky, and we're almost like desensitized to it. Solid fights, high level fight, and we haven't even gotten to the best of the roster yet. We're still on like the guys under 5 pro fights, right, Jingobo? Just wait till you get to some of the better fights on the card. Like, no joke, most of the top Kazakh and Kyrgyzstani guys come from Octagon or have dabbled in Octagon at one point. Dude, what are they at now? Okay, now they're at like 89,000. But dude, at one point on the prelims, they're at 159. I don't know if it was their last stream, but they had like, I think it might have been Octagon 76. They had 500,000 people in their live chat for like the whole card. Sorry, I keep stretching, guys. I'm tired. Oh, I usually do a big stretch in the morning. It always scares me when guys do a big jump like that. Do you guys remember in FCC when the guy ruptured his Achilles fucking jumping around like that entering the cage? All right, after this fight, I'm getting another coffee. And then, like I said, in about an hour, we'll see. I was invited to go to like a Vikings game day fucking party thing. So we'll see. Honestly, I've been only one so far for this stream, and I only had one for each deep stream. So 3 cups of coffee total in the last 12 hours. Yo, what's up, Pierre? Good to see you. Hey, have a great day at work. I hope you're not too drained, and thank you so much for sharing Shuto last night as well. Man, the fights have been really good. There's already been not a full-on cage brawl, but one guy tried to incite a cage brawl. We've already had 15 minutes of freaking yapping time on the mic. We had a stomp to the face superior rule set, so it's been fucking crazy. Hey, what's up, Zafar? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hold on. I don't know what you're saying, but I'm going to translate it here in a moment. So give me 1 sec, buddy. You probably don't know what I'm saying either. Yo, we're almost at 40 likes. Let's try to get to 50. We're so close. We're so close to 50. 10 more likes to 50. The head of the goat is a goat. What does that even mean, brother? That's what the guy said to me. He said the head of a goat is a goat. I'm going to ask him, who's goat? I literally responded, your goat? I'm confused. Oops. Wait, what the fuck? Why is it not working? I'm just going to hit him with kindness again. Let's see if he reads this. I refuse to ever fucking use that chat GPT, man. Fuck that shit. Fuck that scummy ass company that just is on the biggest fucking stealing information run that we've seen in a while. Fuck chat GPT. That's not very nice of him to say. Everything's stealing our information, but chat GPT is on a whole fucking other level right now, and they're like my biggest enemy. So fuck chat GPT. All right. Both the fighters are in the cage. Like I said, I'm just going to hit him with some kindness. Use your chat GPT shit to translate this. I don't know why people are so angry. They can find the fight for free on YouTube, and we're chilling, and we're praising their league. Oh, well. We'll hit him with some kindness. I also said, whose goat? Your goat? Goat meat's good protein. I wonder, maybe he's so confused. He's like, how do I even respond to this guy? This guy's more fucked up than I thought he was. Good to see you, Lazy Bed. All right, round one. I can speak Kazakh now. No, I can't, chat. No, I can't. Bro, the pros brawl in the cage. No surprise they're all like that. True. Round one. Good point.
Exactly that.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. In the red corner, Yrysbek. In the blue, Aminjeldi. Both of these guys, pretty good prospects. 4-1 and 4-2 respectively. Low kick by Aminjeldi. Another low kick by Aminjeldi. Yrysbek countered with the left hand. 420, smoke him if you got him. Maybe they don't like the weed jokes. I better not play the clip Hank. Or the clip of Hank. Else they'll really hate me. 4 minutes on the clock. Left hand by Yrysbek. Yrysbek being pressured backwards. Aminjeldi with the body kick. Aminjeldi looking for the takedown, but nice knee by Yrysbek. 347. Low kick again by Aminjeldi. Yrysbek with the harder leg kick. Throws it right back at him. Yrysbek looking for that left hand, but doesn't land. It was a sativa. Dude, all the names are bullshit, Sean. None of them, like, they just make up names, dude. You know how I know that? Because one guy bought a purple kush and one guy bought some blueberry ashane. The most non-purple fucking kush I've ever seen in my life. So the names are all bullshit. It's like that one big left hand by Yrysbek. It's like that one Office episode. That is Northern Lights Cannabis Indica. No, it's marijuana. We're all just buying marijuana. The names don't matter. The strains don't matter. It's all these fucking idiots pretending that they're being all science and writing a bunch of bullshit fucking, oh, it's this percent THC. They don't know. They don't care. They're slapping a bunch of bullshit on there, dude. It's all just cannabis. It all does the same thing. 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. I actually read a really cool study about the placebo effect of this day and age of them feeding us bullshit about how it's supposed to affect us with different strains. It's actually a really cool study. I love that episode of The Office. So true. Sativa is the best. So he got a sativa, and I know one of them was purple, but it wasn't purple at all, Sean. 157. Looking for an armbar here from the bottom is Yrysbek, but getting back up to his feet is Amin. That is a good episode. 8, grabbing the cage is Yrysbek. Don't like that. Don't like that. Yrysbek grabbed the cage and then tried to snatch the arm of Amin. I did like that episode. It was the Alicia Keys concert that Michael smokes the joint at and then leaves the roach in the parking lot. 127. I haven't seen the series Jointed, but I've heard of it. I've seen Weeds. Oh, buggy choke? Buggy choke? No fucking way. Oh my God. Yrysbek might get the buggy choke. It's not traditional though. Like it is. It looks like the freaking, what's the Pokemon? Tangela? That's what I'm looking at right now. They said it was a clove cigarette. Disjointed. I don't remember miniseries about a dispensary. Okay. 51 seconds on the clock. No. It's all bullshit, Sean. It's just weed, bro. All this fancy garbage they put on it, it's all just lies. 34 seconds. Let's go. Unless you buy the clone right from the supplier, that's how you know the strain. Everything at a dispensary is whatever, man. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. But I ain't looking at no names and no fucking strain or anything. I'm going, give me some fucking weed, bro. And unable to get the buggy choke and now in the top position. I took a hit, but didn't inhale. Anyway, I'm going to need your urine, Dwight. Now, how much weed did you smoke? All right, round 2. Unable to get the buggy choke. Unable to get the buggy choke. Michael Scott is the GOAT. Hold on. Actually, Sean. This was the packaging. So this was a different one. This was a hybrid. There's nothing in here. This is just the packaging from it. He gave it to me because he's like, does it look like the one from Canada? And I was like, yeah, it looks pretty similar. Total terps 1.72%. Bro, I don't want terps. I want teeps, baby. I want teeps. I want some Muay Thai teeps. None of these fucking terps. Fuck off with your terps. We want teeps here, baby. What's good, bro? Is it cheap? Is it good and cheap? Sick. I since moving from Canada, I haven't gone to a dispensary. Tyson Toad is my favorite. Michael Scott's the GOAT. I worked at the largest weed factory in Washington. They will call it whatever strain name you want as long as you pay for it. They mix up shit all the time, from clones and plants to wet and dry buds. I have a friend who works in the industry as well, and he's more so on the I'm going to be as truthful as I can side. And he even said most of it's bullshit. Oh, nice counter left by Yrysbek. But Jane Goebel, let's just say I trust certain suppliers. I don't know if that's the politically correct way of saying it, who are way more hippie than me. 406. And in Canada, my friend owned a chain of dispensaries, and so he would just hook me up. 357. I always get the stuff that's on sale from the dispensary is good, bud, for cheap. There you go. There you go. I just feel like the more you read about it, the more your placebo is going to fuck with how you react. So I just go in knowing that it's going to be sick. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a fun time. And 9.8 times out of 10 it is. I mean, it depends where you are, Mr. C. I'd have to say in Canada or where I grew up in Canada, no. And you can grow outdoor year round, and I'd still say no. But maybe in the States, it's a little different. I was hippie when hippie wasn't cool. Here, they always make you smell, and you're supposed to choose by smell. I think personally, I just go by the effect they say. Yeah. Like I said, man, it's like if you drink a West Coast IPA that's 7% and a hazy IPA that's 7%, are you really going to feel different? Nah, bro. It's the same with cannabis. 250. I read a whole study debunking the indica and sativa fucking shit too, so maybe I'm just recency bias leaning towards that, but still. 232. It was a really cool study, actually. Yrysbek's on his back, by the way. Jelly's in the top position. Not the most exciting fight here. I don't even want to say a lot of grappling, a lot of going for certain submissions and working in the guard. I read something about that. It was more of an old school marketing thing. Yeah, so like if you look at the science between like the different strain plants, like yeah, there's a little bit of like chemically there's a tiny bit of difference, but not enough that's actually supposed to like affect you differently. Yes, but not low kick or up kick, but from the superior rule set side. Ref said it was okay. Oh, nice job by Jelly getting the takedown. He slammed Yrysbek's head into the ground. But yeah, yes, Jingoble, but to a certain extent, and depending on more factors than I guess we thought is the best way to say it. And again, I'm no expert. I'm just nerdy and I love reading studies and watching YouTube breakdowns and stuff like that. Video essays on these types of topics. 103, especially topics in which I dabble with. 57 seconds. Body lock here by Jelly trying to soften up Yrysbek to take him back to the ground, and he tries to take his back. But Yrysbek trying to roll out of it. Jelly in side control. 100%. And I feel like I could agree on that based on just experiential evidence. 30 seconds. I never noticed Elvis was such a fat ass. Women that got turned on by those guys should be launched into space. I disagree. Elvis got fat towards the end of, like, when he was like sick and unwell. But saying we should kill the girls who liked him is a little extreme. All right, and that is it for the second round. We're gonna have to kill my grandma, dude. Massive ADHD. I don't know if that gives you carte blanche to kill women. Just saying. I think that's a red card, not a carte blanche. Just saying. All right. I think this is tied. I think this is tied. I know what you're implying, dude. I'm not dumb. I'm actually, you know what? I'm a little dumb. But I was smart enough to pick up on that. I think that Where are we at here? I think that Yrysbek won the second round. I think Geldi won the first. Just a little bit of stupid, Stan. Just a little bit of stupid. I think we need Zuraev again. All right, here we go. Third round. I think it's anyone's fight still.
Let's get it all.
All right, round 3. Well, most of them are probably on their way out soon anyways, given that generation. I was more of a like Chuck Berry fan personally. I think he was the king of rock and roll over Elvis, but like I don't hate Elvis. My grandpa was really into Elvis, Buddy Holly, and who's the other one? Johnny Cash. What an amazing card. This card's been pretty good. All right. 407. Looking for the back take is Amin Geldi. And Amin Geldi can't get the back take, but now is in half guard or side control. 358 in side control. Beautiful card indeed. 352. Side control for Amin Geldi. There was a grounded up kick by Yrysbek in the second round that went undetected. $334. Trying to get back up his feet here is Yrysbek. Knee to the body by Amin Geldi. The ref was on it. If that would have hit the head, the ref was on it, but it did hit the torso. Trying to roll out of it is Yrysbek, but the pressure for Amin Geldi is too much. And again, first round, Yrysbek looked like the better fighter in the first round. Dude, round 2 and 3, Amin Geldi has been absolutely mauling him. Yeah, apparently it doesn't exist anymore. 2 months ago it existed, but now that a certain someone is on the list and it couldn't be deleted, or they missed the wrong name with the whiteout, because let's be honest, there's a lot of smart guys running the show right now. 230 takedown by Amin Geldi. Suddenly now, we don't need to see the files. 222. Great control by Amin Geldi. Unable to get the hooks from the back, but Yrysbek knees planted. Yo, what's up, Shane? Like 8 more fights left. Dude, there is no White House card. I don't know why people keep talking about this card. They're trolling us. The White House card is as realistic as cannabis companies putting the right stats on their product's label. I don't know, maybe the White House card happens, but I do not give a single fuck about it until I see it. Because there are way too many factors that would play against this happening. It is on YouTube. Jangobo, I do not blame you guys. It is on YouTube. The White House card is on Epstein files. 1 minute on the clock. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are on the news that they say are happening or gonna happen or happened these days that are number one bullshit. So I don't know what everyone's obsession is with this White House card. Oh, cool. They're doing a card outside. Sick, man. Cool. Conor McGregor is going to come back. Who gives a fuck, bro? Who gives a single fuck about Conor McGregor at this point of his career? I didn't give a fuck about him 3 years ago, let alone now. So I have zero interest in this card. Maybe if it's a good fight card when they announce it, I'll be interested, but certainly not because of the location. I don't give a shit. It could be at the Apex. It could be in fucking Houston. It could be in Vancouver. To me, it's just another MMA. It's just another UFC card. If John fights Tom Aspinall, then I'll be interested. If not, could care less, buddy. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. And doing the worm after making faces to the camera, backflip. I imagine Amanjaldi is going to win this one. He's dancing. He's doing flips. He knows he won the second and third round. Dustin took his chin and his freaking leg. I have Conor in his leg. I'm not excited for either. Neither get me excited at all. But again, I'm the outlier. UFC doesn't really get me excited, so. You dangle a washed up, roided up cokehead as an enticing thing on the card. I have sick, man. We're going to see a really shitty fight by a washed up fucking cokehead. Sick. Cool, man. That's going to be fun. No, it's not in English, Shane. Shane, take a good look at this right now. You think something that looked like this would be in English? Shane, they don't even have the fights on Tapology, bro. Conor Gaston 25. Dude, Conor's not even making it to the cage. Like I said, I am fully convinced that Elon Musk gets in a UFC cage before fucking Conor McGregor ever again. And Elon Musk ain't ever entering a cage. We see that with every fucking UFC card anyways, when the boys get walked out. So, dude, I would care just as little if it was at the fucking, you know, in Ottawa. I would care less. I wouldn't care if it was in Ottawa. I don't care that it's in fucking Washington. I don't care if it's in the Apex. I don't care if it's fucking Houston. It's just a UFC card, baby. Nice, Shane. How you liking it? Yeah. Fuck brown people. Go White House, right? Elon and Zuckerberg. McGregor versus Jake Paul. Who wins? Honestly, probably Jake Paul. Elon and Zuckerberg, right? Shalom. All right. I don't know if we're going to have an intermission or not. Last time we did. The funny thing is they're like the same size right now, so. It's good so far. I'm only halfway through the first episode. Yeah. It's the first two seasons are awesome, Shane. It was tough for me to stay interested after season 3, but I just don't have a lot of time to like binge shows. And I think when I started it, I had something that like came up and I just like stopped watching a lot of TV. But then I tried rewatching it again. I think it was like 2 years ago. And I didn't even make it to the second season at that point. But it's not because I didn't like the show. I think so. I don't know, dude. I care less about Jake Paul than I do about the UFC. I can't believe Gervonta is going to throw away his legacy like that. Didn't Gervonta retire technically? Because this isn't like big comp. I mean, it's a guy 3 times his size, but you know what I mean? It's not like professional competition anymore. So maybe retire from professional competition. Now he's just doing exhibition type of fights. Anyways, It doesn't look like there's an intermission. It looks like there's just a little light show for the main card coming up. I think they're just playing all. They're just showing all the fighters. They're not walking them out, but they're showing them all on screen. I'll be skipping that fight. Yeah, skip. The only Jake Paul fight I didn't skip was Diaz. He fought Diaz, right? Oh no, it was Silva. I watched Diaz and fucking Jorge, and that was after watching that, I was like, bro, I'm never watching this fucking influencer, fucking MMA crossover boxing garbage ever again. Yeah, I was the Silva one. Which Silva didn't look too bad in that one, but I was just like, man, I can't do this. I can't do this. Yo, Shane, there was 150,000 a couple fights ago. Dude, their YouTube channel is buzzing, Shane. They got 2 million views on one of their fight cards recently as well. Mike Tyson got pissed a while ago and tweeted that the event with Paul was rigged. Well, I mean, like, rigged or no rigged, Tyson wasn't going to win that fight. Bro's a senior citizen. Stalked him, motherfucker. Oh, no intermission. We're going right to the main card. Well, famous last words. Let's see. Let's see if they go to the panel. And reminder, guys, in 40 minutes, I'm going to make an executive decision. I might end the stream early and go be social, or I might just stream the rest of this and then sleep the rest of the day until fucking pancreas. So opposite ends. I'm either going to go to a friggin' Vikings game day watch party at my buddy's brewery, or we're going to watch more MMA and I'm going to sleep. He was going to win. Tyson would have knocked his ass out. That's, I'm sorry. I don't know how you can believe that. I don't know how you can truly believe that. And again, I am the biggest Jake Paul like hater as far as him being a good boxer. Yeah, I broke my back spinal. The power might have been there. Maybe if he cracked him clean, but I'm sorry, man. He's slow walking. He moves slow talking on his podcast. He fucking hurt himself training. Like, I'm sorry. He wasn't going to beat him. Like, it's not like Mike Tyson kept himself in shape in his later years. And, you know, like he's not unhealthy by any means, right? But like he didn't keep himself in competitive shape. Like there's guys who can fight into their 50s or late 40s, even lower levels, but can stay competitive. He's not a competitive athlete anymore. He's a fucking senior citizen. There are clips of the fight. Mike literally stopped himself from throwing the clean punches. That, or he was in so much pain that he didn't want to throw the fucking punches. Look, maybe there were some clauses and shit like that, but like I truly, okay, put it this way. Whether he was told to not throw or not, he was not going to win that fight. He wasn't. And again, this is coming from the fucking guy who, you know, this is like me calling a fight a robbery, right? That's how significant this take from Isha is right now. You're talking out line. I don't usually do interviews with women unless you know. I fornicate with them. Dude, he's had... So my buddy one time, that one epic fucking crash out... I'll fuck you like you love me. You know that one. You know that one. He dubbed all the fucking audio over Herb Brooks and Miracle, hyping up the boys, the Team USA boys. That was fucking hilarious. I can't even share that on stream. It's so explicit, but it's one of the funniest videos I've ever seen. All right, let's get to this next one, ladies and gentlemen. First fight on the main card. No buffer time needed. All right. So we have Tajikistan versus Kazakhstan again here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll bring their Tapology pages up. Just give me a moment. So the breakdowns just takes a little bit more time right now because I have to go to their Instagram account, find the bout order, copy and paste the names in Tapology. We got to do a little bit more work here. But all right, here we go. So we got Korganbay Bakdaulet, who's 4-1 in his last. Well, he's 4-1 as a pro. 4-0-1 draw, I should say. Beat a 3-3 guy. Had a draw against a 3-0 guy. 1-0, 1-1, and beat a guy in his debut who was also making his debut. Oh, wait a second. Wait just 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Tapology saying Shirinbekov is from Russia. Octagon says he's from Tajikistan. 3-1 as a pro. Making his debut in Octagon. Hasn't beat... Okay, beat a 2-1 guy. And then beat a 3-4 guy. Lost to a 2-0 guy. I'm going to go with Bakdaulet. I got the 4-1 guy. Yeah, me too. All these belts, Mike. This is incredible. This is garbage. Throw the belts away. He was so cold and involuntary funny at the same time. Yeah, he was one of the greatest to do it, man. As a smaller heavyweight, too, which was crazy. My dad was a huge Tyson fan. Not necessarily all the sound bites and and antics, but the fighter. By the way, 69% of you in the poll question are voting for Octagon with a C. Okay, never mind. This guy is fighting out of Moscow. My bad. He is 100% fucking... Well, he's fighting under the Russian banner. Oh, no. Okay, he's fully Russian. Oh, sorry. Octagon messed up here and put the Tajikistan flag next to him. He is not from Tajikistan. He is representing Russia. Hey, what's up, Vamos? Good to see you. Yo, what's up, Terrence? Good to see you, too. First fight on the main card. Korganbay Bakdaulet against Manuchekhr Shirinbekov. All right, he's entering the cage now. Both fighters are in the cage. First fight of the main card is about to start. Just a reminder, guys, I might not stay on through the entirety of this card as I streamed all night, and I might go be social again in about 45 minutes, we'll say. In 45 minutes, I'll make my executive decision. But this card's going to go for another like 3-4 hours, and I got some shit to do today. So we'll see. Right on time. Hell yeah, Terrence. See you later, Jingo. Have a good one. Yes, get some sleep. We'll see you for Pancrase and Knockout. We have 2 more streams this weekend, guys. All right, round one is about to begin. After this fight, too, I got to go grab some coffee. Whether we only stay on for like 2-3 more fights or not, I need some more coffee. Okay, yeah, never mind. He is from Tajikistan. I'm so confused. Bro was born in Moscow, trains out of Russia, yet is from, I don't know, the Tajikan Russian, we'll say. The Tajikan Russian. All right, here we go, guys. They're facing off right now. If you're new to the channel, smash that like button, subscribe. Shirinbekov, 27 years of age. Korganbay, 21, dude. So here we go. Here we go. Round one. Let's go. They meet at center. Quick little glove touch. Looking for that left jab. Early is Korganbay. Shirinbekov in the red. Korganbay in the blue corner. Low kick by Shirinbekov. Oh, nice right hand by Korganbay, followed by left. 4 minutes and 25 seconds. Oh, big right hand by Korganbay, and he knocked out the freaking mouthpiece of Shirinbekov. Allows him to get it back in. That was a big shot. 4-13. Landing clean on Shirinbekov. Oh, spinning heel kick attempt by Korganbay. That didn't land. Catching the body kick was Shirinbekov. Shirinbekov almost hit. Oh, the ref got in the way. Korganbay was like looking at the ref. Can get the fuck out of the way. Hey, what's up, Bezod? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. 343. Nice 1-2 by Korganbay. .332. Right hand by Korganbay. Low kick by Korganbay. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. 317. Left jab, right hand, left and a right by Korganbay. Dude, Korganbay's got some sick hands. Oh, Korganbay with a knee and a left hand. Dude, he's got some fast hands. They're swinging. Korganbay, he's got some quick hands, man. 1-2 and a low kick by Shirinbekov. Looking for the spinning heel kick is Korganbay, but Shirinbekov ducked under the spinning elbow, tried to go for a body lock takedown, unable to get it. Oh, big knees by Korganbay. Spinning heel kick by Korganbay. Dude, this kid is talented. He tried to do the freaking Anthony Pettis. He almost landed the kick. He jumped. He freaking wall walked. That was some Matrix ass shit, but just missed him in the face. Oh, big left elbow by Korganbay. Dude, this kid is sick, man. 2 minutes and 22 seconds. And I can actually say kid, not in a Dana White meme way, because he's 21 years old. Or 22, whatever. 213. Shirinbekov pushing Korganbay up against the cage, but not really able to do anything. Korganbay with a beautiful judo trip. Dude, this guy can strike. This guy can stuff takedowns. This guy can throw motherfuckers to the mat. 1 minute, 57 seconds. Now he's in full mount. 1 minute, 52 seconds on the clock. More than enough time. Right elbow. He's holding onto that left arm of Shirinbekov and landing some right elbows. Back mount. Ref, get the fuck out of the way, bro. The second time the ref's been in the way. Oh, it's going to be over. It's going to be over. Full mount. Shirinbekov, he's going to have to roll out of this or cover up. Don't grab the cage. Korganbay should have got his pinky finger cut off, but that's okay. Left hands by Korganbay. Back mount, landing some big shots. The ref's giving Shirinbekov every opportunity. Left elbow. Korganbay. Hammer fist. Left hand, right elbow, hammer fist. Shirinbekov still rolling. Like, I will give props to the ref. He's given Shirinbekov every opportunity. Oh, big right elbow by Korganbay. Shirinbekov now covering up, and it is all over. Hey, props to the ref there. Gave him every single opportunity to try to get out of that. This kid is fucking good, man. Keep your eye on this kid. This kid's unreal. 5-0 now. He just showed in that performance that he's good everywhere. And that's what I like to see. Wow. That was a one-way traffic ass beating. He's really good. Damn. What a way to start off the main card. What a way to start off the main card. All right. We'll tee up the next one here in a moment. I'm going to grab some more coffee, though. I can't believe I'm still standing. I took a 2-hour power nap. But let me tell you, that nap did, I don't want to say did more bad than good, but like waking up was like, man, do I really want to do this stream? Do I really want to do stream? Nah, I don't want to do this stream. And I turned it on and I'm like, oh fuck, dude, there's some sick fights. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Bakdaulet Korganbay is the winner. All right, next fight coming up, ladies and gentlemen, is this one here. We will get their fighter profiles up in a moment. We're just listening in for the interview right now. Not that we can really understand what the fuck's going on, but sometimes they're so passionate that you just kind of know what they're saying. You've watched enough fighter interviews to know, okay, I'm pretty sure this is what's going down here. I mean, I literally sometimes think I can fucking speak Korean. I cannot. Dude, this next fight actually is fucking sick. We have a 6-1 22-year-old up against a 6-2. I don't know how old he is, but prospect out of Kazakhstan again. So two Kazakhs, Uzbeki and a Kazakh going up against each other in this one. Both of them, one 6-1, one 6-2. This one should be fun. Yo, I appreciate that you support and are part of our community. All right, guys, I'll be right back. They're just doing an interview right now. The fight hasn't started yet. The next two fighters haven't even made their walkouts yet. I'm going to grab some more coffee. I'm going to drain the main vein. 93,000 people watching Octagon YouTube feeds. Impressive. They had 156,000 people on the prelims, and they had 500,000 in their chat in the last stream we did. It's truly incredible. It's truly incredible how popular they are in that region. And I'm not surprised that they aren't on UFC Fight Pass because they're making way more money off their fucking YouTube stream probably. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Do not go anywhere. Stream will continue on the other side.
City light, sipping on some syrup, I feel Canadian. City light, I might specify. City light, swear it's just a city light, she live in such a city life. She just want a silly vibe. She said she just wanna have some fun tonight. She wanna have some fun out in the city tonight. Told that hoe you wanna sip some syrup like you Canadian. City light. How you make your money? I said, baby, I've been fighting. Shout out my boy City Life, ayy. I get done, back up in the hoe. Swear, life day to day, such a project. Sit, yeah, living in the damn project. They wanna talk, but they obsolete to me. Talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk to me. Be cooking, I be whipping over the walk. See, walk. If you talk it, then walk it. How you talk it, then talk it. City life, ayy. I might sip some syrup like Canadian. Ayy, city life. Said, baby, how you make your money? I said, baby, I best fight. Baby, I best in the city life. Ayy, city life. City life. I said, this bitch wanna have a city life. Roll through to the city night. I said, every shit from syrup, you gon' feel Canadian. Said, yeah, God bless America, I'm American. I said, pull up to the city tonight. I am the GOAT capper. Do not go against my picks, or you will get demolished. I'm the GOAT at this shit. You know this. You know I'm talking to. Ish, I'm talking to you. God at this shit. Don't go against me. Never again. We boys though. Yeah. That's all right. Hey. City life. Hey. Sipping on some syrup, I feel Canadian. City life, hey, I might specify. Hey, city life, hey, swear it's just a city life, hey, she live in such a city life. She just want a silly vibe. She said she just wanna have some fun tonight. She wanna have some fun out in the city tonight. Told that hoe you wanna sip some syrup like City life. How you make your money? I said, baby, I've been fight. City life. Hey, shout out my boy City Life, ayy. I get done, back up in the hoe. Swear, life day to day, such a project. Sit, yeah, living in the damn project. They wanna talk, but they obsolete to me. Talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk to me. Be cooking, I be whipping over the walk. See, walk. If you talk it, then walk it. How you talk it, then talk it. City life.
Back, guys. We are back. We're back with some fucking caffeine, baby. Octagon 79, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to the channel, if you're new to Octagon, they are streaming it live on their YouTube channel. Octagon League MMA, I believe, is their YouTube channel. If you just look up Octagon 79, you will be able to find it. We are live here covering the event, live play-by-play, commentary, reaction, and of course, live interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat. Look, as long as I see Kimanov, that's my main event, and he's coming up in one more fight. So, Kimanov's younger brother, Lil Bro. I even made a video on both of the brothers. Coffee. Hope you guys enjoyed the sweet sounds of the City Life song. Funkmaster Flay actually joined us, the artist who made this song, in our last stream. He had the late night shift at the restaurant he works at, and he was bussing home listening to us. Hey, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Thank you so much for hanging out. We love the Octagon. We love Kazakh MMA, and we love the Kazakh fans. So even if you're swearing at me, calling me a bitch or a clown or whatever, we fucking love you, buddy. We fucking love you, and we love having you guys in our chat here. Let's do this. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I am leaning on going to be social because it was gonna be a really shitty day, but like the sun is out now, blue sky, so. We're definitely going to stay for the, sorry, I keep saying Tumenov. I meant Temirov. We're going to stay for the Temirov fight. There are brothers who are Tumenovs too, but we'll stay for the Temirov fight for sure, and then we'll see what's going on. The thing is, I'm going to go there without even showering, without even shaving, probably in the same clothes. I'm going to smell like shit. But at least I'll have a conversation starter. Oh, Isha, why do you smell like shit? Oh, I streamed for fucking 24 hours. Not straight, but yeah. Feels like it. One of these days we'll do a full 24. One of these days. Maybe when we hit 50,000 subscribers or something like that. Some sort of milestone. Maybe when we get our first sponsor, like real sponsor. But let's be honest, no one is going to ever sponsor this channel. Except for Leadwell, baby! But the check hasn't cleared yet, so I can't really talk about them too much, but potential sponsor. But yeah. We are but a speck of dust, man. What? It took the MMA guru how many years to get a sponsorship? Took him like 5 years. Oh. Yeah, people are asking me, you fucking going to the game? Can you save me a seat? Bro, I'm like, I am online watching Kazakh MMA right now, bro. I am watching Kazakh MMA right now, bro. If I say bro one more time, I'm going to slap myself for sounding like that Aiden Ross kid. Who's probably not even a kid anymore, but he acts like one. Anyways, 6-2 for Alisher Gaziz. Alisher Gaziz out of Kazakhstan. 0 KOTKOs, 5 submissions, 1 decision. He went 5-1 in Octagon. Lost when he went to Wulin Fang, which is usually the opposite. Usually you go to Wulin Fang to pad your record, not the record to pad you. But regardless, he's beaten a 4-2 guy in Octagon, a Yrysbek actually, and a 3-2 guy in his last fight. His opponent out of Uzbekistan. One sec. Zhamoliddin Rakhmonzhonov. There's a lot of rocks and moans and ovs in this name. 6-1 as a pro. 22 years of age. 5 knockouts, 1 submission, 0 decision. They're literally opposites. Knockout artist versus submission artist. One guy's 5 knockouts, one guy's 5 submissions. This is going to be an interesting one. Speaking of one, he's fought in 1 championship, 0-1 in 1 championship, 4-0 in Octagon. He was on Friday, fights against a freaking 9-0 guy who's now 12-0, who he lost to. So no shame in that whatsoever. The fact that he went the distance with him is huge. To be a 12-6 guy and a guy making his debut. I think I'm going to go with the Uzbeki. Locking it in. That is a good question. I'm also interested to know actually how old he is. I think he's 24-ish, I think. Let's go. I know I got the name mixed up with Tumenov earlier, but the Tumenov brothers, the younger one, I think just went pro. But he was like spinning heel kicking guys in the amateurs, which was nuts. Let's see if I can find the video on it. I did make a video on it. Well, make a video. It was a stream clip. All right, they're just being announced in the cage right now. Rakhmonzhonov is the Uzbeki guy, Shane. I'll take the wrestlers. Sounds good, Wyatt. I'll lock both those in for you guys. Okay, sorry. The napitis is taking over, bro. I did do... So it wasn't Tumenov. It wasn't the Tumenov crew that I made the video. It was the Temirov brothers. Okay, the napitis is creeping in. Don't blame me. I knew I made a video on one of the Ov brothers. Here it is. So baby bro is now fucking 5-1 as a pro. That's crazy, man. Time's flying. I guess I made this a year ago. Oh, it looks like one of them. Okay, so it looks like the Uzbekistani is starting off with a point deduction, probably because he missed weight, I'm guessing. This was supposed to be a bantamweight, but I guess he missed weight, so he's starting down a point. $444. Feeling out process right now. Some feints by both of them. You got to imagine that Rakhmonzhonov is going to be the more active / aggressive fighter, especially since he started off this fight down a point. 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Left to the body by Rakhmonzhonov. Rakhmonzhonov with the right hand. Rakhmonzhonov with the low kick. Gaziz missing with his right. 353. Yes, in the bout order poster on Octagon's YouTube, if they have a yellow bar next to the name, that means they missed weight. Oh, okay, so that's what it means. I was wondering. That makes sense. So that's why they don't post their bout order posters till the day fucking of. Thank you, Chris Cushman. 331. Oh, nice right hand by Rakhmonzhonov. Gazi's didn't like that. Gazi's looking for the takedown, but Rakhmonzhonov, great takedown defense. 3 minutes and 17 seconds trying to roll out of it was Gazi's. But a great job by Rakhmonzhonov, who now is looking for the back take on Gazi's. And again, Gazi's is a high-level prospect, man, but Rakhmonzhonov is making this look pretty one-sided early in this fight. Oh, nice right hand by Rakhmonzhonov. Rakhmonzhonov with the right. Rakhmonzhonov with the left. Back up to their feet. Gazi's on the back foot. He's had no room to do anything yet as Rakhmonzhonov on the feet and on the ground has been in his face the whole time. 233. Oh, right hand by... Oh, left hook. Gazi just got knocked down. Rakhmonzhonov knocked down Gazi with the right hook, but then Gazi's got the takedown. Desperation, body lock takedown. He gets it. He's now in the guard of Rakhmonzhonov. Uh-oh. Yo, do you guys... Anybody in Canada remember that show, Uh-Oh? I'm pretty sure it was just a Canadian show. Not the King of the Hill episode. Shane, you remember this shit? On YTV? Apparently the host is like a weed farming yogi now. The crazy host is a weed farming yogi now. Shane, that was our Price is Right as kids. Little fucking Jimmy from Hamilton, Ontario, winning $100, $100 gift card for his mom. I saw that video and oh, dude, that's so funny. Me too, Shane. That little mini doc on it. 112. I feel like our algorithms are pretty similar, Shane. We literally share the same videos to each other. So 102. In the top position is Gaziz. What a great job by Gaziz able to stay in the top position. I don't think he's going to be enough to win this round back, but certainly going to bring back some of his confidence here against Rakhmonzhonov, who was beating him up handedly in the first half of that round. 43 seconds. Good top pressure. And wrestling here by Gaziz. Again, 5 submissions against 5 KOs. Wyatt picked the wrestler, and the wrestler's on top. 26 seconds remaining in this first round. Right elbow by Gaziz. Oh, Rakhmonzhonov, beautiful reversal. Beautiful reversal, and he's just landing knees, left hands. Dude, the thing about Rakhmonzhonov is he punishes you for giving up position. Holy shit. Hey, good display of respect as he threw a low kick a little late there after the bell, but Rakhmonzhonov did. But that is it for the first round. I would say that first round literally showed off both of the skills of these guys. We saw how good of a wrestler and how strong Gaziz is. We also saw how dangerous, explosive, and strong in his own right Rakhmonzhonov is. I do think he's the more complete fighter, and I do think he won the first round, but Gaziz didn't look bad, didn't look bad. Well, he looked bad until he didn't. He looked bad until he was able to get some top pressure. But his striking, you can tell, is just not even close on the same level. And Rakhmonzhonov just walks forward, throws huge hooks, dropped him at one point. Pretty good match. Hell yeah. Dude, just this whole card so far. I mean, really, there's been like one meh fight. The rest have been pretty good. Some mismatches, sure, but hey, we'll take the 30-second knockouts, right? We watch deep. All right, here we go. Round 2. Let's get it.
Let's get it all.
455. Low kick by Rakhmonzhonov. .443. Low kick by Gaziz. Left hand by Rakhmonzhonov. Oh, left hand by Rakhmonzhonov. Oh, big right hand by Rakhmonzhonov. But Gaziz might have just nicked him because he got the takedown. And it's a good takedown right into the butterfly guard of Rakhmonzhonov. Half butterfly guard. Trapping that right leg of Gaziz. Still half butterfly. Oh, triangle attempt. Triangle attempt by Rakhmonzhonov. Good job by Gaziz. Scrambling out of that, but Rakhmonzhonov cracked him with the right hand. Oh, Gaziz enters the fucking guard with the big right hand. 338. Shots on the bottom here by Rakhmonzhonov. Left to the body. Full mount by Gaziz. Full mount by Gaziz. No way. 322. Rakhmonzhonov, though, pushing him right off back into guard. Dude, Gazi's a good wrestler, man. He's a good wrestler, and I give him props. He's passing guard way easier than I expected here. 304. Oh, almost got into side control. Rakhmonzhonov is using that freaking butterfly guard more than closing. 249. Right hand by Rakhmonzhonov. Again, half butterfly guard. I don't even know what the fuck to call this guard from Rakhmonzhonov right now. He's kind of contorted. 232. But it's working, keeping Rakhmonzhonov or keeping Gaziz off of him. He's like turned to his left and he's pushing off with like the calf of his right leg. Dude, Rakhmonzhonov, like my legs are twice as hairy as his, but I could not imagine rolling like without a fucking gi. Ouch. That'd be too much freaking rug burn. 202. Gazi's doing just enough to stay on top. And he might, I mean, fuck, man, if this goes another 1 minute and 45 seconds, Gazi's might win this round just by neutralizing Rakhmonzhonov, because Rakhmonzhonov didn't drop him in this round. He didn't drop him in this round. Looks like he's headbutting him in the chin. Digging that forehead into the chest. Hey, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Oh, big right hand by Gazi's. I'm selective on cheating, though. I'll be the first one to admit it. I think if you grab the cage, you're a fucking piece of shit. But if you subtly headbutt someone in the chin, you're okay in my books. I didn't say it was logical. I said I was fucked. 105. Ref warning Gazi's to be a little bit more active. Gazi's going to steal this round, dude. He's going to steal this round. He threw enough muffin shots to steal this round. Headbutted his chin enough to win this round. Hey, dude, superior rule set rules don't matter. Stomp, soccer kicks, you're good. Well, I guess 1 point got taken away, but still. But this is bad for Rakhmonzhonov because even if he won the first round, it's a 9-9 because he had a point taken away. So he's down this round, which means he's down in the fight, which means he has to finish Gazi's or 10-8 him in the third round to win the fight. Mechan, what's up, dude? I don't speak the language, but I will translate it. 1 sec. Shots from the bottom as we draw to the end of this second round. Round 3 coming up. Amhan Raza. Are you asking when is he fighting? I don't know what this guy's asking, but anyways. It's just a name. Good to see you, Mechan. All right, round 3. I got it 1-1 apiece, man. Well, 1-1 apiece, but it's actually Rakhmonzhonov down a round now. Again, assuming he lost that second round. Maybe the damage from the bottom was enough for the refs to fucking give to him. I don't know, but we haven't seen enough close fights go to the scorecards yet on this card to see how the judges are swaying. All right. Round 3.
Let's get it all.
A left hand by Rakhmonzhonov. Oh, right to the body by Rakhmonzhonov. Oh, that hurt Gazi's. Good poker face, but I saw that. I saw that wince. Low kick by Rakhmonzhonov. Left hand by Gazi's. Rakhmonzhonov, he needs the finish. First round was 9-9 because he got a point taken away coming into the fight overweight. Second round, Gazi's probably took. And Gazi's with a right hand. Gazi's with another right hand. Gazi's looking for his first knockout here. What the hell? Rakhmonzhonov swinging. Gazi's looking for the takedown. 4-10. It's in Rakhmonzhonov's best interest to keep this on the feet, man. And Gazi's gets the takedown. Rakhmonzhonov hasn't been able to get back up to his feet with ease since the first round, man. 357. This could be the nail in the coffin for Rakhmonzhonov, who came close to finding victory in this fight as he dropped Gazi's He hurt him on the feet. But second round and third round, man, Gaziz has found his way and has found the, seemingly kryptonite of Rakhmonzhonov, which is fucking top pressure and not settling in his guard. 324. Half guard here for Gaziz. Muffin shots to the body. The old Tito Ortiz, 2 to the body, 1 to the head. Oh, Rakhmonzhonov is landing elbows from the bottom and did land shots on the bottom in the second round too, which is why the second round maybe still could go his way, but we'll see. But who's doing more damage right now in this position? Rakhmonzhonov. Off his back, throwing elbows. Ooh, Rakhmonzhonov, hammer fist now. Rakhmonzhonov might KO this guy from his back. No fucking joke. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, Rakhmonzhonov literally pushed Gaziz out of his guard, hammer fist from his back. This is insane. Holy shit. Finally, Gazi's able to settle in his guard. Gazi's ain't scoring right now in top control. He ain't scoring right now in top control. He's getting beaten up in the full guard of Rakhmonzhonov. Rakhmonzhonov, more hammer fists. More hammer fists. More hammer fists. Rakhmonzhonov is winning this round off his back. Insane. Insane. 209. I truly think, though, Rakhmonzhonov needs a finish, man, because if he doesn't finish it, it's going to be a draw. Well, again, assuming the second round went to Gaziz, which Gaziz was way more dominant in the second round than he is now, getting beaten up in the full guard in top control. Words I never thought I'd utter. 145. This is wild, dude. Rakhmonzhonov is just a savage. Savagery. 134. He hasn't closed his guard once this fight. Not even to secure that armbar when he got his leg over the shoulder. All right, a little bit of ground and pound here by Gaziz, but it should have been the other way around. He should be the one who's throwing a lot ground and pound. Great control by Rakhmonzhonov from the back, man. Where was this Rakhmonzhonov in the second round? Trying to get a triangle armbar. That's where he was. Rakhmonzhonov may get taken down easily, but he's solid off his back. I'll say that. Oh, eating elbows again is Gaziz. We need more guys like Rakhmonzhonov in the UFC, man, who just punish motherfuckers for top control. 41 seconds left. I think this is going to be a draw. And if Rakhmonzhonov came in on weight, he would have won 2 rounds to 1. But I truly think this is going to be a draw. We'll see. We'll see if the judges give Gaziz the third round based on top control. But he took so much damage, dude. He to be honest, this round was kind of pissed away because Gaziz was in the top position for almost 4 minutes. Rakhmonzhonov has outlanded him 5-1 in strikes, maybe 10-1 with the way he's hitting him right now. Dude, Rakhmonzhonov hit him so many times on the bottom. The ref is in close for a possible TKO from bottom. And that is it for the fight, ladies and gentlemen. That is it for the fight. Put your hands down, Aziz. You didn't win. I'm sorry, buddy. You didn't win. This is a draw. This is a draw with Rakhmonzhonov who should be taking it, but unfortunately he missed weight, so point taken away coming into the fight. Awaiting the official decision. This one might be interesting. That was badass, dude. Yeah. I almost thought there was one point in the round where I was like, fuck, he might actually finish him here from the bottom. Aziz, you're a good wrestler, man, but Rakhmonzhonov's got that killer instinct. Put your hands down, buddy. He had a good second round, but that was about it. This should be a draw. Assuming Aziz won the second round. If he didn't win the second round, then yeah. Then our boy got it. We're still awaiting the official decision. Oh, we're still waiting. I'll take my L. Dude, the second round, he was doing exactly probably what you figured. Just a little too one-dimensional out of the two, it seems like. Or not even one-dimensional, just killer instinct. I think it's going to be a draw. A draw or Rakhmonzhonov winning. Yeah, it's a draw. The right decision. Hey, good job, judges. Right decision. Right decision. And again, at that point, Rakhmonzhonov, no one to blame but himself. If he would have made weight, he would have won the fight. If he would have made weight, he would have won the fight. Draw, yep. Draw is fair. Draw is fair. Won the first round, won the first round, but it was 9-9. Lost the second round, won the third. That is as fair as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. I like that the judges are doing that. I like that the judges saw it the same way we did. Or that we saw it the same way the judges did. Because we ain't judges. We ain't judges. Although I feel like some of us have watched more MMA than some of these MMA judges. I'm not going to lie. Like, I truly believe that at this point. Maybe I'm not there yet. But I know that there's some people in our live chat. Like, Chris Christian's probably watched more MMA than half the fucking judges in Vegas. All right, guys. I think this is going to be my last one. I think I'm going to go be social today. I want to be a zombie, but I think I'm going to be a social zombie. I hate ending streams early, guys, but if this was the last one of the weekend, I would 100% stay on. And honestly, I'd probably just say, like, fuck going to this watch party thing. But I kind of already told friends that I was probably going to go yesterday. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day of work. And we're streaming all night tomorrow. So yeah, I think we're going to do this one because I really want to see Temirov fight. And then I think we're going to end a little early so that I can make my way. It's about a half an hour drive for a 25-minute drive. Ugh. But fuck showering. Maybe I'll brush my teeth. Yeah, at least we 3+ hours. Not bad, not bad. But I will be live later, and we'll go over it here before I wrap up. Again, I get more FOMO than you guys leaving early, but I think I want to have a balanced day and go hang out with some friends. I'm not even going to drink, though, because I'm so fucking tired. Just coffee. They got some, like, cold brew there that I'm just going to fucking fire through. Skull Vikings, we need a win. JJ McCarthy's out. He looks like a little kid. Skull Vikings, skull. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. I will say there's some really good fighters on this card, like Mirzamatov. I first watched Mirzamatov on UFC Fight Pass on Muradov 2. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? The lightweight title bout's going to be a fun one. Sayat Abduali is a sick fucking fighter. And Azizbek Temirov, man. His brother's in the UFC. He ripped up the IMMAF. And he's been ripping it up as a pro as well recently, which is awesome to see. All right, let's run this one down. We have out of Kyrgyzstan, Yrysbek. Whoops. This isn't. Oh, yes. Out of. Sorry. Wrong guy. I thought I was about to announce Tamirov, but out of, I think, the blue corner here. I'm just seeing you walked out. Yes, out of the blue corner, we have Yrysbek Tilenov, who's 5-1 as a pro. He was born in Kyrgyzstan. 4 KO TKOs, 1 submission, 0 decisions. That is what we love to see. 2-1 in Elash Pride. This, in my opinion, this is the people's main event. I personally am just a big fan of Mirzamatov because that was early streaming and Muradov was a fun lead to cover and he got a quick finish in that lead. So that was pretty fun, but dude, this one should be fun as well. This guy's been taking on really good opponents. This is the people's main event. This is the fight that I was looking forward to the most throughout this entire card. So hopefully it delivers and I don't sound like a fool. But anyways, he beat an 8-1 guy, 7-2, and he took a step up in competition when he was 3-1, man. And he knocked the guy out and then ground and pound against an 8-1 guy. So this guy, is no joke. Tilenov is no joke, but freaking baby bro Tamirov is no fucking joke either, ladies and gentlemen. 5-1 as a pro. 5 KO TKOs, 0 submissions, 0 decisions. Both of them have only finished their opponents. 0-1 in LFA, 3-0 in Octagon. Came over to LFA, came over to the United States, lost against a Brazilian. It is what it is. It is what it is. But he went to a decision. He'll be back. He'll be back strong. And if he wins 2 in LFA, the UFC will pick him up. He beat a 7-3 guy, 3-0, 4-2. So he also took a step up in competition early in his career. Honestly, I thought he had more amateur fights than this. I think there's one on here that wasn't recorded because there was like a spinning heel kick 1-2. But regardless, fought in Muradov, fought in the IMMAF. I thought he had a few more fights, but maybe they just weren't recorded. And then went on a freaking 5-fight win streak before losing his first ever fight in LFA to Arroyo. I've never seen Tilenov fight before, but holy fuck, his resume is good. I'm going with my boy Tamirov, but like I could be out to lunch on this one just because like I've never seen this guy fight. I've never seen this guy fight before. I've seen Tamirov fight a few times. But honestly, his first pro fight, I probably watched the LFA one. For some reason, I didn't remember it. But my brain is a little fried this morning. Not because of the cannabis, because of the 2 hours of sleep. I got Tilenov. I'm back. Let's go. The guy that Tamirov lost to got a first round KO after the decision win. He's a good opponent, right? They matched him up against a good opponent. This fight decides the beer bet. All right, that's perfect, Shane. Again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm not going to stay on more of the card, guys. Like I said, I streamed all night and I made like a verbal commitment, semi-verbal commitment, but still verbal commitment to hang out with some friends today. And even off 2 hours of sleep, I want to be social. I'm going to go hang out with some friends, but it's not the last stream. We'll be back for Pancrase later, I promise. And I'm glad we got to sneak in a little bit of Octagon this morning with you guys. We dabbled in the prelims and we dabbled in the main card. And this is my main event. This is the people's main event, in my opinion. Before I let you guys go at the end of this fight, though, I will highlight some of the other fights coming up on the end of this card that I'm very excited for, as well as a reminder of what's coming later today. Yeah, like I'm not even a big football fan. It's just the vibes, man. This brewery that my friend owns, they do the craziest Viking game days. They got like a DJ there. They got these crazy fucking food trucks, giveaways. And then a couple of my friends who are parents now and have like toddlers, they were able to either bring the kids or leave the kids with the parents or whatever. So like a few of my friends who I haven't seen much because they're parents are coming out too. So we're watching the Steelers versus Patriots. Let's go. Yeah, you're a Steelers guy, right? I honestly don't really care if the Vikings win or lose, but it's better when they win because everyone's happier and people buy me more drinks. Although I don't think I'm drinking today, guys. I don't think I'm drinking today. Oh, I need fucking sleep, not alcohol. Oh, all right. Round one coming up here. People's main event, my main event, the City Life Project streams main event. I don't think so, Terrence. I don't think so. But hold on. Maybe I can get Skate to jump in here and finish the show. I'll ask him. Terrence, I'm telling text Skate. And if he's down, maybe he just starts the end of the stream on his channel or just takes over this one. Oh, Skate's like, I'm like, you awake? He's like, yeah, how the fuck are you awake? I didn't even answer the question. I went right to the point. I'm like, yo, you want to take over the stream for the 4 last fights? I got to go to an NFL watch party in 15 minutes. Oh. We'll see, though. No promises. I'm telling Skate, no pressure or anything. Chat's asking. All right, round one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Skate's chilling. He's done streaming for the weekend. Fair enough, Skate. Fair enough. He did a lot of hours yesterday too. All right, here we go, guys. .442. Left to the body by Temirov. Oh, nice counter right by Temirov. Yo, it's a good fucking card, man. And the pacing has actually been pretty good for Octagon. Not as many interviews gone awry as I thought. Only one and only one little cage scuffle. 414. Yeah, I was going to finish this card. There's how many fights left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'm going to go be social. Oh, yeah, no problem, Terrence. You disappointed Terrence, Idaho Skatesman. I'm teasing. 354. Tilenov keeping Temirov outside that center line. Good fights. Oh, nice right by Tilenov. Honestly, don't know. Oh, big left by Temirov. Honestly, if the chat wasn't buzzing, and if these fights weren't so good, I'd probably passed out right now. I haven't even drinking much coffee. This is my 4th cup since 10 p.m. yesterday. 323. Oh, overhand right, swing and a miss by Temirov. So far, this has been just on the feet. Oh, Temirov with the right. Temirov with the right uppercut. Temirov over swings that he falls to the ground, but back up to his feet. Right hand by Temirov. And Tilenov looking for the takedown. Body lock takedown. Temirov, great balance. Is he able to stay on his feet until he gets tripped by Tilenov? But Temirov looking to bounce back up. I'm a massive disappointment to everyone that is not news to you. No, it's all good. It's all good. You're just the only person I thought of when Terrence was like, is there anybody else streaming this? I'm like, no, but like maybe Skate will do the last few. I certainly am not going to ask Hank the Tank to do it, so. 235. Good job by Tilenov. Dragging Temirov to the ground, but Temirov trying to get back up to his feet, but Tilenov landing some shots to the side of his head, back of the head, side of the head. Superior rule set and cheap shots don't matter in Octagon. You can stomp. Oh yeah, there was a stomp, Skate. There was a motherfucking stomp. And the ref didn't even really care until the start of the second round. Then they took away a point, but still. It was wild. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. There was one stomp, one knee to grounded opponent, one grounded up kick so far on this card, and none of that shit's legal in this league. 202. Great job by Tilenov controlling the torso of Temirov. Knee to the body by Tilenov. Tilenov, beautiful slam takedown. But Temirov looking to get right back up to his feet. Hager riding the battle for you like an extra in Steven Seagal movie, getting thrown out the window. Gone out the window.
Also, when people kick him, tell him not to just let them kick him.
I mean, that's how Pereira is going to beat Ankalaev, right? Tilenov on the back of Temirov. We have a backpack. I will say this is the best contribution Hank gave to our channel.
Backpack.
Other than that clip.
Backpack. Yeah.
116. But now that I think of it, he got way too excited for that soundbite, given his age. I take it back. 1 minute and 6 seconds. Looking for the rear naked choke, but it's not under the chin. But this Tilenov guy, he's fucking good, man. Both these guys are top prospects out of this region. And Tilenov, right now, is proving to be the more well-rounded of the two. Straight up backpack on Temirov. 50 seconds left. Dropping backwards, trying to get that arm under the chin. But Temirov, good job fighting the hands. 42 seconds left by Tilenov. I saw that Hank covered Octagon yesterday, though, so that's good. Branching out a little bit. One is Kyrgyzstani, one is Uzbekistani. So Temirov's from Uzbekistan. Tilenov is from Kyrgyzstan. So neither from Kazakh. 15 seconds. Tilenov's going to win this round. Beautiful control and damage. Temirov rightfully complaining about being... Oh, high kick by Tilenov. Rightfully complaining about being hit in the back of the head, but still. Man, he's like a tick. If you know there's a lot of bad stuff in the world, wars, corruption, if the Sunni and Shia could be united, the only person that can truly make peace in the Middle East is Imam Hank the Tank Himikhoni.
Alayanar sobunar sitagu walakin nigozeof wararinade.
It's too long. It's too long. It's like 1:30 and we only have 30 seconds left in the break. I heard there was some drama with Frederick in his post-fight press conference. Yes. He is very unhappy. Very unhappy. I'll play that before we leave. Very unhappy with how Octagon has been treating him. So hopefully he says, fuck Octagon and goes over to KSW. That would be amazing. When Phil DeFree retires after, I think he's got 2 more fights left on his deal, then hopefully he can get like 3 fights under his belt and fight the top contender for the new heavyweight champ in KSW. Rip it up over there. Ryzen calls him to fight Ryan Bader because we know Ryan Bader is going to beat Soldakin. We just know what's going to happen. I mean, maybe Soldakin beats him because Ryan Bader's old, but yeah. Not yet. But he is pretty unhappy, apparently. And he posted some shit on Instagram and on his story and stuff. And I don't want to say tirade because that's a exaggeration, but he's voicing his displeasure. And usually we don't see that with Octagon. A lot of people like Octagon. We usually see people voice their displeasure with, one championship, UFC, little PFL. Hank Bin Laden. 442. Oh, nice right hand by Temirov, just out of range. Tilenov with the right. Temirov. Oh, they clash heads as Temirov's over swinging. If you went to the UFC, it would be a great way to get another good German fighter. Yes, but I just don't think he's. I mean, it's heavyweight in the UFC, so is anybody really ready? I just don't. I do not understand the hype with this guy, to be perfectly honest. He's a one-dimensional juice jiu-jitsu guy, which I love the juice, and I like jiu-jitsu, but he's got no hands. So as soon as he fights someone who can defend takedowns, not get ankle picked, and box, he's fucked. 349. Nice single leg takedown defense by Temirov until it's too late and Tilenov takes him to the ground. Tilenov had such good pressure in the first round. Let's see if he can keep that pressure in the second. Eastern Europeans love spinning kicks. Frederick Kid, best I can do is 12-12 Contender Series contract. He's like a very bad version of Hamza, but German and looks like Patty. I think he's literally the heavyweight Ryan Hall. Which Ryan Hall was fun to watch until Ilya murked him. You know Ryan Hall has had 37 knee surgeries? There's a reason why he retired. Germany may be the most improved country this year with him, Max, and Islam. I will say, Germany's been producing some amazing fighters, and Octagon is a great league to develop them. I understand why this guy's popular on social media. I understand why people are excited to see him develop. I was way more excited with the one-dimensional Despain on his run than I've been with Vosgrov so far. And again, that has nothing to do with knockouts or submissions. It's just he's one-dimensional. And we've even seen strikers who are one-dimensional not work out. As much as I clown on Almeida, he was a boxer first, jiu-jitsu guy second. If Vosgrov cannot employ his game plan, he will lose the fight. 202. Back take, high back take. Wow, 37 instead of had 2, and that was a lot. I honestly don't get it. Lots of Germans showed up for the fight companion. 145. MMA is booming in Germany right now. On the same knee. No, I don't know when Felix is going to fight next. I do know that Buchinger is fighting on the next Octagon card. Whatever happened to Bo Nigel, just wondering. I think he has a fight book, does he not? Tilenov still hanging on the upper back of Temirov here, really looking for that choke. Only the left hook in. Temirov trying to roll out of it. What a game plan against Temirov. Just smother him. Great ground and pound from back control. Dude, I had 1,000 Malaysians, not even exaggerating, ask me when Ghazali's little brother would fight in a prelim of a Rise card. Other countries just get behind their boys and saying, and how cool is that? Because that is foreign to United States fight fans. And I would say Canadian to a certain extent. Because like I wouldn't say that all of Canada rallied around GSP. I wanted Hendricks to win. I wanted Condon to win. You know? Right hand by Temirov. They finally break. And Temirov's trying to put him away. Dude, that's what I'm saying. When that Afghani fighter fights on Octagon, you're going to have 2,000 people in your live chat. No joke. He's fighting Rodolfo Vieira at MSG in early November. Yo, what's up, Hoggy from home? 15 seconds. Well, a winnable fight for Bo, for sure. High kick swinging and miss by Tilenov. Sounds good, Hoggy from home. Enjoy your date. And that is it for the second round, ladies and gentlemen. I still have 2 rounds going to Tilenov. What a game plan against Temirov. And it's working. It's working, and he's not a bad striker either. Tilenov, I mean, both of them are well-rounded, but Tilenov is using all his tools, and Temirov is over-swinging, headhunting. And every time he over-swings, fucking Tilenov gets right under his shoulders and takes him to the ground. But Tilenov is throwing some fucking flying knees and shit too, so this is a fun one. If it wasn't free on YouTube, I'm sure you'd have a lot of people in here. You know what's crazy, though? Is even though it's been fluctuating like 30, 25, 10, we've got like over 15,000 views already. Okay, 13,000. If this proves I'm not doing YouTube for the views, I don't know what does. Because like this stream is buzzing right now, and I'm literally leaving to go and watch football, which I don't even like football, but hanging out with some friends. I didn't stream one Friday fights. I didn't stream Octagon. Octagon always gets more views than KSW. So I'm just saying, guys, I don't do streams just based on what I think is going to get the most views. I do it based on what I want to watch. And then B, A, and then B is views. I forget it was you or a different one, but there was a Filipino fighter in the live chat. It was just all the Philippines. I think it was, was it not the real Bilal Hassan? I don't think it was Philippines, but I think he might be from Malaysia as well. His big advantage is the ground control in my eyes. 100%. 100%. And just fighting smarter, too. Probably escape. Hey, cheers, Wyatt. 425. I also think, Terrence, that Tilenov's forward pressure has been really good too, because keeping Temirov on the back foot, I think might be forcing him to overswing with that right. Even if you do streams for views, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I don't know. I'd just be another UFC cuck if that was the case. 403 or simp, I guess is the word. 355. My brain is so. I am so overtired that I feel stoned, but I'm not. Like, I am only buzzing off the caffeine right now. So if Hank gets no views and hates the sport, why does he do fight companions? That's a very good question. I've been trying to figure that out for a year. 335. Well, I mean, Kobe Wiggles and Vinny are there. Two smelly fingers, tie bets. 325. Left uppercut by Temirov. He's running out of time. Tilenov swinging and miss with the left hook. I mean, he probably got views on the Octagon stream. I mean, I haven't looked. I saw that he was live when you and I were live yesterday, and I was like, fucking rights. Doing some Octagon, changing it up. Spinning heel kick attempt by Tilenov just out of range. 3 minutes on the clock. Temirov needs a finish, man. He's down 2 rounds. Low kick by Tilenov. Another low kick by Tilenov. Oof. I don't even want to read that out loud. Just oof. 244. I almost don't believe that with like how much the algorithm was pushing Octagon content yesterday. Like I saw everywhere, like so many smaller channels. Oh, big counter left by Temirov. That was the biggest shot of the fight for him so far. I think Lorona Dojo got like over like 4,000 views too. 217. $205. Swing and a miss again. Temirov over swinging, man. Tilenov going for the takedown. Body lock. He's had success getting the body lock and trip here up against Cage. Let's see if he does it again. At 130, actually, he doubled up on the streams. So he got 130 views. Back take again by Tilenov, but he jumps on the backpack style.
Backpack, yeah!
126, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance by Tilenov. Honestly, I thought Temirov was going to crack him. But as I said going into this, I've never watched a Tilenov fight, and I'm very impressed. Very impressed. And mine, to be honest. But Idaho.
Just because you get more picks right doesn't mean you're better at predictions than me.
I'm in this NFL thing where you pick a different team each week to win the game. And if you're the last person surviving, you win 1 million. I'm down top 77,000. Hey, that's... I actually don't know how to comment on that. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. Oh! Falling off the back of Temirov is Tilenov, and Temirov's going for it. 35 seconds. Oh, Temirov 100% lost. He 100% lost this fight. All 3 rounds. 28 seconds. Tilenov, way better game plan, man. And Temirov overswung on some of these shots. I will say there were some back of the head strikes by Tilenov. And I'm a Temirov fan. Like, I'm rooting for him. No bias here. Tilenov won this fight all 3 rounds. Actually, Hank's been crushing picks this year. I've been fluctuating like Derek Moneybags monthly subscriber. Dude, Hank never gets a pick wrong. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. They each do a war cry scream at the bell. Fun fight. But honestly, Temirov, I think he shot himself in the foot overswinging early, got a little frustrated, and Tilenov took advantage of that. Maybe one day. He's still young. He's only, what, 22? 22. Probably going to go 5-2 now. I imagine he'll get an invite back to LFA eventually. Maybe we'll see the 2 that beat him on Dana White Contender Series, right? Yep. What's up, dude? Good to see you. What's up, Temirov? You know you lost. Fun fight card, man. Like I said, I got FOMO right now. I want to stay on. I want to stay on for the last how many more fights? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that's another like 3 hours, dude. These Octagon cards, I got like 20 fucking fights on them. They're like 8 hours long. And any other day I'd do it. But like I said, today, after streaming all night, sitting in this chair for way too long, I'm going to go hang out with some homies. Other homies. Unless there's a robbery, 139, 132. Good pick, Shane. Good pick. Shane secretly watching tape on Tilenov, knowing I was going to pick Temirov. Come on, Shane. Yep. Yrysbek Tilenov. The judges have been great tonight, by the way. The judges have been great. Even when there's been some tough fights to score based on points being taken away and stuff, they've got it all down. So shout out to them. Hey, cheers, man. Shout out to Shane for winning the beer bet. Thank you, guys. Quick housekeeping notes. Honestly, just watch the rest of the card. Every other fight on the card. I don't know much about the welterweights. Mirzamatov is very good. I've been watching him for a while. Serikpulov either has really good fights or really shitty fights. There's no in between. And then the co-main and main, fucking bangers. So if you are going to keep watching the card, or if you were thinking about not watching the card because I'm signing off, continue to watch the card. It's fucking awesome. Like I said, if I didn't have already plans and this went a little later, but not later than expected, because I knew this was going to go long. I just, for some reason, thought, okay, maybe it'll be done in 6 hours. But no, that's okay. That's okay. Last but not least, we are continuing to stream the rest of the evening. Literally all night, every night is the motto these days. I am in fact alive. Pancrase, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. No idea how I'm going to watch it yet, but I'm sure Half Dead Frank can help me. If not, no, we'll figure it out. But we're for sure doing knockout because I know Half Dead Frank can help me there. Hey, thank you guys for hanging out, even for just a small half. It's crazy. A 4-hour stream is only half of this card. Unbelievable. Anyways, guys, we'll see you later tonight. Enjoy the day, whether you're hanging out, watching fights, watching football, catching up on sleep, doing laundry, whatever the case. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you tonight for Pancrase. Shout out to Octagon for the amazing cards they put on, and I'm excited to see the rest of the highlights from this card and who will be the lightweight champ after this one. Thanks for the stream, bros. See you on the next one. Yes, sir. Have a good one. Thank you. Hole and Dan Sock, have a good one. Chris Cushman, have a good one. And yeah, enjoy the Sunday, guys. I will see you later this evening. Peace. I'm out of here.
Yeah.